All right, and we are live. Hello and welcome. My name is Vimy, and I'm joined by Ethanol,
Hello.
pastor here at AUEC. And today we've got a best of one
Yep, best of one.
until the, I believe, semifinals and then finals, obviously.
Yes, the semifinals and finals will be held tomorrow. I'm pretty
That's
sure.
right.
Yep.
Yeah. And so we've got AUEC hosting another Valorant tournament.
Mm-hmm.
The goats of hosting uni Valorant tournaments for all of us uni students here. But other than that, would you like to tell me some interesting details about this new agent that Valorant has recently just got?
Right. So the new agent is Vice.
Mhm.
I'm pretty sure she's a Sentinel, and
Yep.
and we can describe her abilities as well. So let's start with her signature ability, which is in Arcros, which flashes pretty much everything.
I see.
And then you have a wall where, and if one enemy player walks past the wall, then the wall will raise up. You cannot break it or whatsoever. It just stays up. Um, we also have like barbed wire ability where players are slowed and they get damage if they move in it.
Oh, really?
And then her
Okay.
ultimate ability, is Steel Garden, where they get rid of your primary weapons and you're forced to switch to your secondary weapons.
Oh,
or
very
abilities.
nice. Okay.
Yep.
So it sounds like powerful abilities. Have we seen much of this in ranked?
Me personally have not been in ranked in a while,
Same here, bud. Same
But-
here, dude. Yeah.
but I heard she's pretty balanced, or I'm
Pretty
not too
balanced.
sure.
Okay.
Yeah, not
So
too
we-
sure. Not
have-
been on ranked in a
A
while.
hot
so-
minute. Yeah.
Yeah.
As haven't we all, to be honest? It's
Mhm.
getting towards the end of the semester.
Yep,
Most of the uni students here.
which means the semester's ramping up, and we've got to deal with assignments and exams as well.
You know it, dude. All right. So I believe the map bans have come in, and if I'm standing correct, we are on bind. That is
Yep. So the defenders are team thickest, and then on the attacking side we've got Freaky Five.
correct. Yes. So by the looks of it, new players once again. I don't remember seeing much of them from some of the last Valorant tournaments. Having said that, though, some interesting names right out the bat.
Yep.
And once again, so if we're on bind, an oldie but a goodie. Bind Ascent.
Yeah, for sure. I'm not sure if Bind's got a lot of like reworks recently.
All right. Sorry, folks. We're just having a quick little technical issue here. But once that is sorted, stream will resume. We can go off with our agent picks and talk a little bit more about bind.
Leave the map.
Let's see. Let's see, is everything going right? Alt F4.
You won't have your laptop with us.
Okay, that's okay.
No worries, not a problem.
We're going to the select.
Sounds good. All right. So, Ethnol, tell me a little bit about your agent preferences on bind.
So my agent preferences on Bind. I play Omen on this map quite
Yep.
a bit, and sometimes Gecko as well.
Okay.
But with the new agents that have come out, I do see a lot of Clove as well, and
Yeah.
Brimstone's a really like a default agent for playing Smokes on Bind, I reckon.
Yes, sir. Yeah, no, as smokes have gotten a little thicker, I think. I'm not sure if Clove has also had that buff as well, if it was just the Brim. But obviously making the agents a little bit more versatile across a multitude of maps.
Yeah, for sure. With new agents, you've got to keep everything balanced to make sure that the picks are evenly distributed.
And-
Obviously, there's going to be preferences, especially with older agents, the more that people play. So
Yeah, speaking of older agents, I love me a Brimstone, dude. That's good. I think if my Valorant lore is accurate, I think that's the oldest agent so far.
yeah, for sure.
Uh,
The one that created the whole Valorant
yeah, he's the
whole
granddad.
Valorant system as well.
But all right, so our agent picks have been confirmed.
Unfortunately, no Brimstone for you, Avimi.
Dude, okay, well, a tier for me. That's fine. But on the other hand, we've got the Gecko coming in. Love it. On both
Yep,
sides,
it's good
actually.
to see the Gecko, especially especially with Gecko. Just you can like sit there and then the flashes you have to shoot
So
the
good.
flash instead of having to
good.
dodge it. You can dodge it, but it's like most of the time you'll see players standing still,
Yeah,
and then you just catch them off guard with the dizzy.
yeah. Especially when comboed with other utility, it can become quite powerful. And as well for just info. Like I'm sure that the Riot devs have learned a little bit from having rechargeable utility.
Yep.
Obviously seeing the Sky nerf
Mm-hmm.
coming in a couple of months back, but yeah, obviously Gecko has not yet been hit by that. So you can just keep, taking the dizzy back, taking the wingman back.
Yep. I think a really good thing with Gecko as well is that he's gonna have to run in to collect those to collect those globs.
Mhm.
So with his digi glob and his wingman glob as well. So if he wants to reuse the agents, if he wants to reuse those abilities, sorry.
You know,
Otherwise, they're gone for the rest of the round.
I know it is a little bit of a more different mechanic instead of just like, let's say, the OG Sky just being able to pop out a bird.
Yeah, for sure.
And then it just recharged by itself. There was no issue there.
Yep.
Whereas yeah, if you're a Gecko player, you have to make that effort of getting back your blobs to say. But I still do think, especially on a map like Bind, there are those spots where you can recollect your dizzy without being punished.
Yep.
So for example, what Belong, right?
Yeah, be long is a really powerful spot for Gecko to just like throw it straight up
Yeah.
in the air and it just drops right back to you.
Yeah, free value, free info, and I feel like that's what a lot of Valorant is about. Game crashed.
The game crashed.
Well, folks,
It'll be fine. I have to restart that.
Give us a minute. We've got our observer just restarting his client real quick.
hey, but this is look. There's a price to pay for all the fancy graphics.
Yeah, for sure.
So it comes with a few misfortunes, but it's not my first rodeo.
Mm-hmm.
Um,
This is my first time casting, actually, pretty much.
hey, that's exciting.
Mm-hmm.
We always love new talent coming in, helping out.
Of course, of course.
All right, so you play Omen. Does that mean you're mainly a controller player on most maps?
I do play controller. My main agents would hover around, let's say, Omen, Gecko as well. I do play a little bit of Clove.
Okay, yeah.
What else? I did play Chamber back in the day when his
When he was
fuse-
broken?
Yeah, when he was broken. Yeah, really
Didn't
good.
we all?
But I think he did have a recent update where his trademark, where his rendezvous, his signature ability, the radius of that is increased.
Okay.
Yep.
All right.
So that allows for more versatility around his TP
Yeah.
to get in and get out pretty much. So duelist type of sentinel.
Yeah, no, I think with the buffs and nerfs, it'll always, a new agent will come forth to kind of take the spotlight.
Yeah, for sure.
I feel like in terms of versatility when it comes to teleporting, nowadays you see a lot of that Yoru.
Yeah.
Those bigger maps, Abyss, we have Icebox.
Yep.
They really kind of take the cake, and nowadays Haven coming back as well. Those are all really great to have Yoru on them. Not too much, even though you occasionally get to see still a little bit of the chamber on Haven,
Yeah.
because there's a little bit of versatility with him.
Yeah, because it makes rotates a little bit quicker for chamber.
A little bit quicker. You can still hold some of those good angles. But I feel like nowadays players are more pivoting towards the Yoru.
Yeah, for sure. Not that I've seen a Yorin ranked actually in a while.
Well, look,
so.
they come and they go. Sometimes you have the Yoru mains that just troll their way up to Immortal.
Yeah, for sure. I just don't get how they do that. I really don't get how they do that.
What, the trolling or getting to Immortal?
Just getting to Immortal. Yeah, I really don't get how players can just troll their way to Immortal.
I do want
Maybe just challenges or something.
Right, I am convinced that with any game, if you just sink in enough time,
Yeah.
you can get there.
Good things take time. It takes a lot of practice.
That's right.
For sure.
That's why we're uni students. Fucking trying to grow our brains, people. All right. I think Valorant is slowly being loaded back up. So for those of you watching at home, don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. Hopefully we'll get everything sorted out as it should be, because we accidentally loaded into the wrong map. Happens. Old
They
old
did put in the
habits. No, yeah.
chat. Yo, someone put it. Someone changed it to Vine, and then we ended up playing Ascent. Ascent's the default. It's like
yeah.
the first on the list.
That's right. Now they.
It tends to be the default for a lot of custom death matches as well.
Yeah. It's just
Been on a few myself, low-key. Been on a few custom death matches myself, and just got beat by all the other like cracked players pretty much.
Ah, yeah. Was this here at the esports arena?
No,
or
just at home. Just
Okay.
at home.
Yeah.
At 3 a.m. sometimes.
3 a.m.
Yeah.
Okay, these are demon hours, people. It's fucking- I'm an old man. Like Brimstone, I go to bed at 10. To have a good old bedtime.
Obviously, sleep's important for to maintain balance with our uni lives.
So I've been told that, and then I've also been told that sleep is for the weak, and that.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I guess it goes both ways.
Especially at crunch time with all these assignments to do. Then
Yeah.
you sometimes just have to sacrifice that like 1 hour or 2 extra of sleep. So
But for those people on a Valorant grind, I do have a little tip. If you actually get a good night's sleep and wake up just early and start playing Valorant, then it's pretty easy. You're the trash collector in the morning. You're just picking up the people that have been going all night. You're fresh, woken up. It's easy rank games. That's what I'm saying.
yeah, exactly.
There's a little tip if you want to rank up quickly. Play in the morning.
Play in the morning at a reasonable time
That's
instead
right.
of staying up. till
Get them while
5
they're
a.m.
exhausted.
to play Valorant all night.
We have like unplugged and like plugged everything, like just like tried to rematch. Excuse me.
All right, a little bit of updates coming in. Yeah, everything's slowly being worked on. This feels like. Have you been watching much of VCT? Obviously, now the season's over,
Yep.
but
I did watch the grand finals.
Yeah.
With EDG,
Mhm.
with EDG from China winning.
yeah, man.
Winning champions
Well
against
deserved.
Team Heretics.
Yeah.
It's a shame for Team Heretics, especially that they have been in back-to-back international finals
Yeah.
and lost. It was both in 5 games, right?
Yeah, I mean, look, it's. I would much rather be a team that makes back-to-back finals and doesn't win than doesn't make finals at all. Like
Yeah,
it
for
still
sure.
shows consistency.
For sure.
Being a big Heretics fan does break my heart a little bit.
Yeah,
but,
it does.
Look, EDG played out of their minds.
Yeah.
They were rolling. But yeah, obviously those tech pauses can also be a couple hours. I think which one of the regions is the most notorious for the longest timeouts? I think it actually is like Asia Pacific, right?
Yep. So we are getting back in game.
Oh, all right, we're already in.
Oh, if this is the op shot, gets tagged by the Cypher cam, has to retreat, has to fall back. And we're seeing a B push here. It's a B split. Mouse one gets the pick, but then gets traded off.
Cypher rotating in from the spawn. Office trying to pick up nice angle. Oh, but
And he
missed
misses the op shot again.
YouTube shorts holding a nice angle gets one.
It is a
Traded out to
2v2 right
Icon.
now.
Okay.
The mosh pit holds off the push out. We see iCup trying to rotate from elbow. Blocks off the sky back there.
They got a shrouded sip available. Neural Fit coming in as well. It's the first pick onto Yumi.
Breaks the
Go.
Cypher
Isolate
cam,
back
shoots
side.
through the wall, and he gets the defuse. And
Well
he's
done.
going to get the defuse right there.
Yeah, clean little retake. Lots of ults traded off.
Yep, lots of ults have been traded off. And we do see Thickest getting the tiebreaker 3-2 now.
Yeah. Like by my math, Freaky 5 should take this home. Freaky 5 versus the Thickest. Come on then. Let's be real. Who's gonna win that one?
Yeah.
I'm purely going off by names, not at all by skill level.
Yep.
But yeah, we got thrown into the action here, and look at us go. So we didn't get to see much of the poking and prodding. It just looked like a pretty slow walk up B long, and then easy exec on to the B site as well.
We see Ophis with the operator again, and Ophis has got his ult as well.
Right, coming in, getting no info. Triple setup on A with a Cypher as well.
Yep, and we do see Gecko with the spike that is trying to push through showers, but is blocked off by the Omen.
I do hope that the Freaky 5 do enough pushing and prodding so they know there's 3 players here on the side. I think they've recognized that. Hopefully they'll make the rotation.
Yep, Spike is safely back with the team.
Does seem to be a little bit of a missed buy here. Shing seems to have a sheriff while the rest of his team We've got rifles.
Cybercam may not collect the information. Do they know that this jet is backside?
It whiffed once again.
Has to retreat back.
Dashes into CT.
And
Mouse
they
with
give
the
up,
two.
and they
Oi.
give it the B side. But Mouse has come in with 2 kills before it gets traded off by Xing. They should safely get the plant right now.
4v3.
And the neural theft goes online. And Ophis gets the,
Little updraft in the elbow there.
and that's a really clean retake from Thickest, and they will be up 4-2 right now.
Yeah, no, great retakes. It seems like they've definitely got some sort of plan here. Having the 3-2 stack, really discouraging the A push, and then just going for a retake onto B side.
Yep, they did bring FF into where Ophis with the operator is. So we do see Mouse 1. 9 kills, 4 deaths.
Yeah.
4 deaths right now. Really good start. Really good start for the Thickest team right now.
Thickest coming in hot. Triple ults available. This is also, scary for some new players maybe transitioning from other games over to Valorant.
Yep.
Ults have a huge role in this game, and definitely when you're able to snowball them, they can steal many rounds.
We'll
in
get
row.
a pick off Showers. Will whips the shot. Has to try to updraft, but then gets picked off by a 501.
Yeah, Opus 0 for 3 on missed op shots. That's unlucky. But it creates space here for the Freaky 5.
They will take showers, but then they fall back as iCup smokes them off.
Yeah, still a little uncertain as to how many players are on the A site. So maybe they want to cut noise.
But
Okay.
iCup will notice this and then releases the blind. Really good value of that blind.
Beautiful paranoia. Cypher Cage coming in to smoke off the elbow. Okay, you go 500. Gets iCup, and Thick Noodle trades him out. Now he's isolated backside. Else coming in from heaven.
Ults will be used. We've got the showstopper and the.
Gets one. Xing
Does
trades
get
out.
value out of that showstopper.
And another 2v2. 1v1 now.
But we've got LeBaron using the op, and it switches back to the Vandal.
Oh, but he only has a sheriff. Not much to do here.
Got it to half though. It's a 1v1 right now.
1v1.
Has to reload. Will reclaim his Dizzy. Does he know he's on the right hand side? Oh, and that flick is
Snappy.
insane.
Snappy with it. No boot. Picking up the 5th here for Thickest. Another job well done. Once again, another retake.
That was an eco for the Freaky 5 though, right? You saw it with the
Yeah, I believe so.
a few of those op shots recently.
Yeah. But hey, look, he's sticking to it. He's buying another up.
Yeah, and we see Nubu here. With the easy.
Yeah,
just
like we
throw
were
the
talking
Dizzy
about
up and
before.
it comes
Yeah.
right back at you.
Get the little Dizzy lineup on long. I'm not sure.
We'll
off the
get.
bat,
They will find someone. That'd be long.
a little bit of info. Just gets blinded.
And
Just
they
get a
will
timing there.
they will take out they will find that the op is on the B side, but Ophis has to pull back. And they will take and Freaky 5 will take the B side.
Yeah.
But we have iCup here on the flank. And it's a quick flank, but he gets picked off by Xing.
YouTube Shorts gets the 3rd for the team. Flanker dead. Now it's just left up to Mouse 1.
And both of them are stuck in CT. And that's a really good thrash.
Beautiful flash.
That's a really good thrash.
A great thrash. And yeah, 3rd further round for Freaky 5. Now, would you say this is where
Thrash isn't done with you.
One enemy remaining. Flawless.
the world is against me, folks?
Yeah, for sure.
No, I can relate to that. But this does force Thickest into a full save. And so,
It is a full save. We do see a Bulldog, 2 Sheriffs, a Bucky, and a Frenzy as well.
so the economy being reset here definitely for Thickest.
Despite getting that win just now, right? It does deplete
Oh no, so sorry. It's the other way around. So yeah, obviously Thickest having to save up now because they've been, kind of really going in with their.
YouTube Swords will get the trips.
Ooh, he gets both.
Cleans up both trips. They
Great
do
work
look
here.
to get into this A side, but they do take the TP.
Double teleport was a little bit of a juke, but they're still climbing on A side. What is going on? A little bit of
And there's
disarray.
3 people in A side, including Thick Noodle in lamps. Sure.
Thick Noodle gets one. No effect coming in.
Does get value off the sheriff.
Shing trades out from bathroom. Guiding light pushes him off his angle.
Now that they are is a 2v4 right now, but they are getting. But they do have strength in numbers right now.
Yeah. And beautiful work. Look, on a lower buy, as expected.
Yep.
But
And we do see Freaky 5 slowly catching up, heading into round 10.
yeah. Great job here. Also, YouTube Shorts being able to save his ult.
Yep,
You got
for sure.
500. Getting close to his, so. Like we were saying, the ult economy, can go both ways.
Yeah, and we do see 501 as well. 1 ult point away from his showstopper. That Clovo will be annoying for the defenders as well, especially with like throwing off timings and stuff.
Yeah, I'm so surprised that they keep going for this op buy here on the side of Thickest, because like look, you've got a Sky and a Gecko to kind of, push you off of angles.
Now he is holding a very tight angle.
Will
Will he
eat
get?
my words, but another whiff. 0 for 4. I'm gonna keep counting.
Oh, he does get the shot,
All right.
and he dashes away to safety.
There we go. Never doubted.
They're trying to hold. Nubu trying to hold onto the site, but might have to give it up. Might fall. He is on very low HP right now.
So I think Age actually enabling the walkout here, but it doesn't clear backside.
We'll
It
get-
still gets the cubby kill.
Yep. Ovis gets the second onto Shing.
Yumi trades it out.
Yumi picks off the Omen.
Elbow being held here by YouTube Shorts.
They will take out the wingman or the defuse.
Oh, no, another whiff. Except the rifle.
Tries getting the rifle, but then he struggles.
A little bit of a
Yumi
juggle.
on his way to an ace.
Ah.
And it's taken away by YouTube Shorts.
Look, the round's won. I'll take it.
Yep. Rounds
Freaky
won at
five.
the end of the day.
Good time
But have
out.
been a really good ace to start off today's Valorant tournament.
Yeah, that's right. Get the players hyped,
Yep.
Last player standing.
I think just got skin baited, eh?
Yeah. No, he did. He got skin baited. And the observer there doing him a little dirty, showing the unfortunate moment.
Yeah,
Well,
for sure.
Speaking of unfortune, we've got another save here coming in for Thickest. Saving up obviously for that last round. Makes sense.
Mm-hmm.
And in terms of ults, Yumi off of one. And yeah, you got 500.
500 with his showstopper right now. It does take off the pick. Skydog goes past, and then
Oh my god,
and he
no,
makes
no.
them. Hey, it's a double kill.
Okay.
It's a double kill for Thick Noodle as
Holy.
Yumi trades him out. 3v3 right now. 3v3 right now. YouTube Shorts is taking space in A, but we do have Ophis right behind him. Will he
Flank.
takes it? He does get the pick. Spike is down.
Spike down A.
Dash over, gets the gun.
Does he know where YouTube Shorts is? So YouTube
gonna-
Shorts is right on their tail, along with Shing.
Enemy remaining.
So much noise, man.
Got the spike.
They should get this plant onto A.
Yeah, easy work here. Of course. Oh, yes, beautiful play here. Coming out of the Freaky 5, recognizing that there might be a flank coming in. So they plant full top heaven,
Drop in a smoke.
reposition. Even smoking off short there.
Get him, wingman.
Using the wingman to try and clear space.
Right here.
But they do seem to ping him out.
Right here.
They do seem to ping out behind the boxes.
Okay.
Uses the ult.
He just
Oh, and
commits to it? That's crazy, dude.
And that was a really good use of that ult right there.
Yeah, but, for us at home, just remember, that ult does have a timer, so...
It does. He was forced to play aggressive, and voided it.
Right here. Last player standing. Like I never left.
Beauty of that plant, right? They recognized that there was a flank coming in.
Yep.
And yeah, plan for heaven. Looking at the player stats, man, YouTube Shorts It's quickly overtaken
YouTube
Mouse
Shorts is on
1.
a roll right now, 16 and 8.
Just absolutely frag movie for him here. Oh, a little bit of a misguided light.
A little bit of team flash right there. The Roomba will not catch Mouse,
Pretty
but they do
100.
clear him out off the corner. They do want to take the site,
showstopper coming in.
but a 501 does get value off his showstopper.
got
ICUP holding the site pretty well. Has to fall away, but messes up the CP. Unfortunately though, they will take the A site. Let's see if Thickus does read this.
Wingman's gonna
Obviously,
plant spike.
obviously Ophis will be the first to know.
Yeah. And they hear the plan coming in, rotations being called over, and even a heal being called.
Thanks, Wings.
And
Nice
YouTube
guy
Shorts
there.
pushing in through CT has to
Ooh-wee.
fall back.
It's aggressive. Beautiful pick there.
There is an op on each side.
Up on each side.
Yep, one held by Ophis and one held by LeBaron.
Right
A little bit of
here.
an op battle here. Doesn't seem to be favored for the side of thickest.
But we do have Ophis with the knives out, and it was not looking the right way. It was looking at showers and it gets picked off.
YouTube shorts.
And it is 5-7.
Yeah.
What used to be a lead by Thickest quickly
Switching
gets taken
sides.
over by Freaky 5, and it is 5-7 in the half.
Yeah, I believe it was what, 5-2?
Right here.
Last player standing. Monster on the loose.
And that's another dead one.
Himself.
Yep,
Coming up to 19 kills. Whew.
19 kills at the half,
That's pretty impressive.
and she doesn't. And YouTube Shorts does not seem to be stopping anytime soon.
He's buying up the frenzy by the looks of it. Yeah. Quite an interesting buy for defense, but I recently saw a Valorant poll on Twitter. They were talking about what the preferred, starting weapon is for pistol round. And, who would have guessed it was Ghost? I think it was like over 60% of players chose that. Over
Paranoia does find good value.
Wow,
Main
you're yapping.
did not scan YouTube Shorts, but they do give the shot off, and then gets picked up by Novu. It is a bloodbath, and then it gets taken over by Thickus. Thickus should be able to take this B side, but then Yumi comes in. We only have Xing
Spike planted.
coming in from the A side.
Yeah, no, very
So
nice.
1v3 right now.
Will Dick coming in. Thick
Does
noodle.
get Thick Noodle to low health, but then
It's all for naught.
yep,
Yeah.
Thick Noodle does get the win. Does get the win in that Cypher battle.
Yeah, Cypher on Cypher action right there. Obviously, Thick Noodle coming out on top. Picking up the pistol round here.
Yep, getting one step closer to leveling the score.
Yeah. Now we'll most definitely see, unless unless Freaky 5 do something insane here. They are, by the looks of it, maybe opting to force up. But,
Yep, they do look to force up.
It might be a little bit of trolling. Let's
We
be
do
real.
see a bit of. We do see a frenzy from YouTube Shorts, the top frag of this team.
All right. This would be a
Set up only for Thickest to have all 5 go long.
it's a quick push onto site.
Quick push onto the side. They do have the weapons though. YouTube Shorts missing every shot, and it gets picked off by
Yeah, that was such a nice dizzy flash, but unfortunately wasn't able to capitalize off of it.
Ophis does push into CT. Does find the first. Does look to fall back and play with the team. They do have numbers.
Yeah, they do have numbers, and Yumi has a shorty.
Oh, and he sees Yuri the shorty and gets the pick.
Job well done. Clean little buy
A
around
flawless round to level the score. 7-7.
One enemy remaining. Flawless.
Yeah, you can't really
little
hide with
awkward.
that. It's not like and it's not like Thickest would push out anyways because they do have the numbers.
That's right, yeah. Interestingly here, the side of Freaky 5 do a little... Well, they obviously do a full buy, but on the side of Thickest, excuse me, it's they buy up 2 Spectres on top of 3 Bulldogs. So, not the best buy, but still something that could do lots of damage here. Speaking of
We
damage,
do see Yumi trying to push out. Does get a head. Ophis does get a headshot onto Yumi.
yeah, punish there.
Obviously, with her heal, she cannot heal herself. So
Yeah, that's the only downside. You know, Sky, great team agent, but not too much in terms of healing self there. Speaking of an agent, they can heal themselves. We have YouTube, Shorts here on
Shorts.
the Clove.
yep, placing the smokes onto the B site. Pretty sure.
Yeah, by the looks of it. Now we've got a...
We do see the Cypher lurking on A. Will it be able to collect the information? 501 does get the does dodge the flash.
Oh my god,
They
look at
will
this hyper
scan
trip.
One enemy
Oh,
remaining.
Shig absolutely
Spike
cooking.
down B.
What a great trip. Gets two at the same time, I believe. Absolute insanity. Now, Thick Noodle, last one alive. Yeah,
30
tries to jump
seconds
spot. A little bit
Nice
of a whip.
going with the classic.
Oh, no. YouTube Shorts.
Well,
We don't
could have
talk
been a
about it.
flawless round as well.
Could have been a flawless round.
And we do see a little bit of pre-fire from LeBaron.
Okay, hey,
Thick Noodle does get the
10
second.
seconds
That's
left.
right. Damage is the name of the game by Yugo 500. Takes his head off, closes out the round. Making it not too clean on the side of Freaky 5, but a win nonetheless.
30 seconds left.
Ladies
Just
and gentlemen,
unfortunate
we have
for
a
YouTube
we have an
Shorts
evil
to-
observer here.
Yeah, just
He's-
unfortunate for YouTube Shorts to run out of ammo there. Have
Yeah.
to play with the right click.
a whiff and a miss, and you're left down to your classic. A little unfortunate, but look, in terms of gun usage, that's probably my least favorite gun.
Which gun is this?
This is the Stinger. It's
Ooh.
the inaccuracy, but then look, I'm watching VCT and I see some pros use it, and it looks like just a laser beam when it's
Yep.
in their hands. Speaking of laser beam, not the YouTuber, but YouTube Shorts here, top fragging in this map.
They will detect YouTube Shorts crossing into Lamb's, pretty sure, right? I do get those places confused. I do get the places.
Yeah, so we've got Hookah and U-Haul currently, but a little gun spotted. You go 500. Obviously,
Oh yeah, it is you.
pressure being
501 does see their counterpart.
Yep.
Ophis also runs into their zone. They don't know that there is 4 on A, but it does look like they are going to rotate onto this B site right now.
Yeah, but equally so, the Sky is already coming through spawn, making sure that there is somewhat of an equal hold on both sides. Obviously, the Cypher, having his own util on B site, is able to pull his weight a little bit more than just a regular agent. But then again, second guessing, coming back to A site. Now, this looks like to
30
be a
seconds
great call for the side of Thickest.
Yep, and we did see that,
The
and we do
Cypher
see those
trip.
those Cypher utility really good that last round. They do read this stuff. 501 looking to push out.
Oh my god, that
Oh,
time!
and gets one pick, but then gets one pick. Yumi picks out the other
Coming in, 4 bullets. Wow, YouTube Shorts picking up the second.
with the Stinger as well.
Now, Thick Noodle, yep, only able to get one. That's the round closed out for Freaky
Thick
5.
Noodle again being the last player standing on their attacking side.
Yeah, well, look, he's a Cypher. It's, I wouldn't be blaming him.
Spike planted. One enemy remaining.
Good job.
But YouTube Shorts is also doing his.
Speaking of Thick Noodle, he is top fragging right now for the attack for Thickest right now.
Yeah, going on a little run. Awkward buy here on the side of Thickest. They've got, I believe, a Spectre. Maybe a Bulldog
They
as
are
well.
trying to go into this A side, but then YouTube Shorts with another pick. Paranoia does blind him though,
Denies the dash, and
and they do want to push U-Haul, but then the Baron sprays through,
down A.
gets 2.
ICUP
ICUP does push through backside,
to get 2. Okay, here's the third.
gets the dink. One should be maximum 140,
Yeah,
but Xing does survive.
heard the fourth, but I think, look, there was just an unfortunate.
Last player standing. Spike down A.
Silence. My ultimate is ready.
No, at that range, look, the Spectre really does work, but, you know, once again, talking about bad buys, look at Thickest here. you know, a bulldog, another specter. I don't know. I don't like this force. I would just
Ophis
say,
is going to use the knives for
yeah,
this
okay,
round.
that makes sense.
501 gets the initial peak. Was looking to send out the Roomba.
Okay.
Oh, but a little bit of a
Just bounces
miss.
off the wall right there.
Nice little angle here by Thick Noodle. Could pick off Hugo 500. I think he's recognized that the space here has been taken. Ooh, shot coming in. A little bit of a whiff.
Does get the kill.
Nice little tap
Holds
here.
the side really well. Oh, and has his ult activated, but then gets picked off by Icon with the Spectre.
Cheap shorts with the flank. Completely denying Nobu for any sort of clutch there.
And it is 7-11 right now.
Jet's grounded.
Spike down B. One enemy remaining.
Once again, 24th. Making a clear statement on this map.
We are waiting to see what Thickest will do with their 3 ultimates. They do have the Neural Theft from the Shadows and also the Thatch as well.
Yeah, so great ults here being staked up on the side of Thickest. Hopefully that will mean a round conversion for them.
Cage trigger.
Shing here using his own cyber cage.
They did buy up. That does mean that they
Spike
need to
down
win this
B.
round.
Having said that, Evil Baron PPs and gets the pick.
Satchel out.
Alright, Thick Noodle kind of trades it out. You go 500. Wow, nice little.
On 1
Spectre.
HP as
Oh
well,
no!
but then gets
He
the
doesn't
flank.
shoot at a time. It's gonna kill him. No! Oh my god!
The chip.
Alright,
The chip by Thick Noodle.
One
take it off your
Gets the
bingo
fin-
cards,
gets
guys.
the finisher on 501.
Yeah.
And Thick Noodle is the last one standing again. Spike is down in showers with Yumi holding it from the attack sided spawn.
Yeah, it looks to be, you know, all for naught here. Thick Noodle, like you said, once again, last alive, a tale as old as time. But of course,
Thick Noodle might get this pick on LeBaron if he gets the
See.
timing right.
yeah, there's still 30 seconds left. If these players get a little too aggressive,
Does
Misfire
it
here.
close his location? It is 12-7 now. Yumi gets that 3rd kill of the round. And it is match point.
Spike down B.
Grenade. Satchel out.
I know exactly where.
sniper tripwire there. For those of you at home,
That goes there.
it's yeah.
People
I mean,
do forget that it does deal damage, the Cypher Trip.
I know it's such a weird mechanic out of all the things.
So we do see Thickest. They are forced to buy up here.
Yep, that's right. Last round, you know.
LeBaron with the opera, and they are looking to push out of this.
Okay, a little bit of aggression here. I like the switch up here because it's so unexpected.
UG is trying to push out here. Does find at least 2 of them, but then gets picked up by Ophis with a 3K right now.
Yeah, he sees him, but he can't get one.
Could
That's a
be on
lot
the road for
unfortunate.
6K as well to save them from being eliminated from this competition.
Surely this was heard here. The noise being made by the flankers. So Thick Noodle being able to call that. Oh, a little bit caught off guard.
Thick
Gonna get
Noodle
himself a
will
gun here.
grab the Phantom.
Hike up, picking off Shing. That's all left up.
The wingman does find Thick Noodle though.
Yeah.
Last
Oh,
player
spray cup
standing.
coming. Spray coming here through for Ike Up and Thick Noodle closing out the round. Not ending it just yet.
A flawless round. A much needed flawless round from the side of Thickest, actually.
Yeah, look, we'll take it. And,
Has to
sending
force
us-
overtime though, if they want to stay alive.
Yeah,
in
4
this
rounds, good
tournament.
luck. But, you know, I've seen miracles happen. We've got the powerful ults here coming in on the side of Thickest.
We do see Mouse One with as a raise of the operator as well. Be interesting to
Attacking
see what an op can do on this attacking side. There are those long angles that they can that the raise can hold, and then get away with the satchels.
Yeah, no, a little
YouTube Short's
secret.
trying to be aggressive with that smoke again, but may have pushed it a little bit too deep on the box, so as not be able to push out with that.
Yeah, that's right. Not able to hide himself.
We do see 2 people pushing showers, and Yumi is just ratting in that corner right there.
That's a great
The
angle.
Baron with the
Good
judge
little jiggle here.
Someone's there.
Sprayed.
does get at least 2 with that dizzy. Really good flash. It's just whether or not he could pick up the flash.
Yeah. That info there is really pivotal. Speaking
Does
of
C2
pivotal,
crossover? ICUP does get the pick off Yumi.
I believe that's the second time where Yumi's gotten a little bit of overstepping.
Numbers advantage on the side of Thickest, and in a round that they need to win to avoid elimination for maybe a little longer.
Just a little longer. It's the name of the game here.
Mouse one
Showstopper being
has to force out the ult, but then
The little
uses
juke
that
here.
uses the momentum of the showstopper.
Oh no, Opus. Yeah. Caught with his pants down on site. Mouse
And
one
we
though.
do see that operator have good value on Shing.
30 seconds
Ooh,
left.
okay, YouTube Shorts
Spike planted.
instantly gets
Nobu
traded
with
out.
the Nobu with the flank gets YouTube shorts, and it is a 3v2 numbers in the advantage
Okay,
of
Bruce picked up the ult.
Thickest, but LeBaron in a 1v3 to try and close this round out.
Gonna pick into two here. Almost could have been the perfect spray through the smoke, but unfortunately doesn't get it. Wingman coming out, but he peeks with it as well, and ICUP takes his head off.
That's 1 out of
Unfortunate.
4 right now.
Look, yeah, we're counting down, you know. 3 more rounds left. Feel like one more chance.
Yet with Freaky 5 on the defending side, they do just need to wait for the attackers to come in.
Yeah, and easier said than done sometimes, you know. You get a little overzealous, you think the game's almost done, you can just close it out if you're the playmaker.
Yep, and Thickest will come in swinging. As we do see a double swing.
okay.
501 gets the pick on Ophis
Crispy.
and retreats.
Instantly
Does-
repositions here.
Does see Mouse 1. Tries to get for
Thick
another, but
Noodle.
then Thick Noodle gets the trade.
Okay, Thrash coming in, clearing out U-Hole. Thick Noodle following it up.
We do have ICUP like in heaven right now, actually.
Oh,
Yumi gets the
double dink
Yumi
there.
gets the dink.
ICUP with the backstab.
ICUP with the backstab using that TP. He's
I
got
know
really good value of that
exactly
TP.
where you are.
Numbers advantage in the hands of Thickest right now.
right.
They do need to win this round if they want to stay alive if they do want to stay alive in this tournament.
YouTube Shorts. Gonna probably look to smoke.
Is
himself
getting
off.
smoked off. ICUP does see this though.
Yeah, I think it's all up to Shing here, actually. And to clear out from backside.
Thick Noodle does see YouTube short, but he then gets
Look,
picked
the
off.
knife out. Oh my god,
Enemy
okay.
remaining.
1v1 here. Overhealed. Tap coming in. Sticky
Going
tap.
back to 31 health. It's gonna stick it. He might stick it. Oh,
No!
he nearly stuck that.
Hey, pros never fake.
Post on fake, but
I respect it.
but just misses
Player
out.
standing. One enemy remaining.
Five here, you know,
I should be worried a little bit. They're
I'd be
forced.
worried,
They're
yeah.
on a half buy right now.
going on a half bite, and if they lose the next, obviously then it's overtime, folks. Now, speaking of, well, strange things happening, Nobu's decided to buy an op. You know, a little bit of Kang fan here, probably.
They are playing this attacking side really well as well.
Just pushing, prodding, double hold here.
Double hold does force Ophis to fall back.
Pulls back, uses the dash, loses some health. Oh, but this, oh my
YouTube
god, this
Shorts.
push here from YouTube Shorts is so good.
The trip will stop
Disrespect.
them though, possibly. 501 does dodge the flash.
Uses the flash. Decides not to overpeak and uses that util to
Uses the satchel to retreat and fall back and play with the rest of the team.
great discipline here. Now look at how bunched up they are. The flank coming in here as
The
well
flank
from
does
YouTube
come in,
Shorts.
but he does get traded out by ICUP. LeBaron does look to use his ultimate.
Yeah, but look, they're both kind of isolated here in bathroom.
But they do have spike. They can rotate the long way if they start moving now.
40
Time is dwindling
seconds.
down.
Shifting. Is that what we're doing, guys? Shifting through
30
spawn
seconds
with
left.
30 seconds left. It's not looking great here.
Well,
especially
it
with
doesn't
the
look like there's
cyber
anyone
cam.
that's watching that mid right now, so they could make this rotate, but they're now forced to go to this A site where there's 3 players,
Okay, surely
and they don't have the numbers advantage as well.
that's right. Oh, and they decide to commit. No, this is so unfortunate. The Raze is going to plant as well. Oh, I think that's a little bit mistimed.
Spike planted.
Oh, but never mind.
Last player
Wasn't
standing.
sure where the player was. All left up to Nobu. Gets
enemy
one.
remaining.
Has to get
Young
this.
man coming
Has to
down.
get this.
Okay, no, that's
Oh, he
easy.
clutches it.
That's easy.
Nobu with a 3K and the clutch to keep the thickest team.
Alive. Yeah, the thickest team.
alive.
Last player standing. One enemy remaining.
Go get it, buddy. Let's go.
The Raze planting while she had her ult available, like, I don't know. It's obviously heat of the moment.
Gun here.
You know,
Yeah, for sure.
no one's perfect, but in rounds like this, it does really matter because that was make it or break it. Now there's a chance for Thickest to having crawled back from, I believe, what, 12 to 5 or 12 to 7. Now almost all the way back to a tied up game.
Yep. And we do see an equal gunfight in this last round.
Doing a little jiggle.
Shing does C2,
You know,
falls back.
You got
play-
500, aggressing into mid, getting the pick on short. Now repositioning here into bathroom. Oh, but unable to correct the crosshair.
Mouse winning that mirror fight with the Raze against 501.
Oh, we love the little raised diffs. Little
And we
mirror
do
fights.
have YouTube Shorts pushing this right now.
Once again,
Potentially
I love
could
this.
go for a flank.
TP coming in.
We'll try go through their spawn. We'll find the cipher trip.
Okay, Yumi picking up one. And a second. Oh my goodness. Yumi wants to close out this game.
But well, Yumi does not want overtime. We'll use that Skydog. We'll try and find any players, but we'll not find anything.
Yeah, pushing the Omen off the angle.
It does confirm Showers is clear.
You know, forcing him to rotate.
And-
But look, this flank here from YouTube Shorts, if he hears the Omen stomping through spawn and he gets the pick on him, it could be as good
30
as done.
seconds left.
A little bit of mistiming here. Okay, thick
Yep.
noodle. Having
YouTube
taken
Shorts
all the
will
space.
maintain the hidden position right now.
Camera broken.
Does find someone in CT. Has to play together. They are looking to take the TP. Will they have time
Great call.
Will they have time to get this plan done? I think they should have time.
Yeah, no, they most definitely should.
10 seconds
Amazing
left.
call here. But once again, like
It's a
that double
2v4
flank.
though. It is a 2v4.
2v4.
Spike planted.
Middle coming in. Spam.
Vulnerable
paranoid,
will
counter.
go through.
Enemy remaining.
Hike up.
Like I never left.
Alright, great job here.
And that's pretty much it. That's
Yeah.
pretty much the game done.
That's us
11
done.
to 11 to 13.
The Freaky Five.
Freaky 5
They prevail.
getting this win.
A beautiful close game.
Defenders
Nice little
win.
back and forth. Few
A very
mistakes here
close
and there.
game. It was a really good way to start off this Valorant tournament.
Yeah. All right, so that was our game one. I believe we have one more coming up in a little bit. Let's have a look at the stats here. Yep. See who was the top performer.
We do have 501 with 8 first bloods.
Wow. Okay. Yeah.
Really good with taking that space as a raise.
So really highlight performance here from YouTube Shorts, and you go 500, equaling the average combat score. In terms of KDA, obviously YouTube Shorts coming in a little bit more on top there.
Yep, that dynamic duo of 501 and YouTube Shorts does propel the Freaky 5 onto the next stage of the tournament.
Yeah, I do wonder if they do sound like a duo. That's my duo right there.
Yep.
But in terms of doing, well, I think some of these teams that you could actually come in as a random player and be paired up in a team, and you can also sign up as a 5. So it's awesome versatility for if you either have a prepared team or if you're just a solo coming in wanting to play.
Yep.
Now, I believe we're going to come in for a little break here, but after that we will resume, so don't go anywhere.
Yep, we'll be right back shortly. Welcome back once again, and we are back for the second match live streamed in this semester 2 Valorant tournament for this semester.
Yes, sir. Yeah. No, we've got this is round 2, like you said. So I believe the teams are O2G and someone's backpack.
Yep.
I don't know whose it is, but yeah, these team names are definitely a little bit of a free throw. But yeah, no, just before we watched.
We did watch Thickest and Freaky 5. Freaky 5 did get the win in a full 24 game series, in a full 24 round full game.
That's right, almost went to overtime.
Yep, almost went to overtime.
Thankfully
We did
didn't.
see Thickest with a second half near comeback, but then just fell short. Freaky
Yeah.
5 moving on to the next round.
But I did hear word that Freaky 5 did have a sub playing in, so they did well. Carried his weight.
Yep.
That's what's most important. I think currently, in terms of map bans, have already been decided, and so we've got Sunset coming up for you guys.
Yep.
Where O2G are on defense, I believe.
O2G are on attack in this first
Attack,
half, and
there
we've
we
got
go.
SB as the defenders in the second half. We are looking at agents like right now. We've got SB already making their picks right now. We're looking at Leonwu with the Omen. We've got Womp on Raze. We've got Sinsworld with Sova. We've got Six on looking to switch. Was looking at the Reyna, then is looking at Cypher, and we've got Tankle and Womp both looking at this Raze, but Tankle might go as the Breach.
Oh, womp womp. Yeah, no, I mean, look, in terms of like standard compositions for Sunset, they're still a little bit, up in the air.
Yep.
I think Breach is very powerful on this map. Lots of very linear angles.
Mm-hmm.
Cypher obviously is a go-to.
Cypher is good, especially with that unbreakable trip. So they're going to have to select agents that are able to break those trips if they want to push into that B site.
Yeah, most definitely. Especially, like, look, unbreakable trip, but you know how crafty Valorant players are. I've already seen like 6 different lineups from Sova to Raze to, be able to break that.
Mhm.
So that definitely, it is a game point, but once you learn to kind of counterplay that, the game, especially in Sunset, it becomes more dynamic. Mid is very pivotal for this map.
Yep.
So all of those factors will come into play, hopefully. Here's me saying that, and then we'll probably just see a rush onto A site or something very simple. Okay, so we've got O2G IC on the Sova, mirrored by Sinsworld. We've got Cypher coming in on both sides. And that seems to be about where our symmetry ends. Then we have KO coming in. KO, look, you can make him work.
Yeah, especially if you do know the lineups for the scan on both sides.
I agree, but I believe definitely the flashes for the KO just feels so much less versatile compared to a Breach. Maybe that's personal preference, but having consumed lots of VCT, I think that is the consensus, that Breach is just the better engine on this map. But, can't knock it till you try. Let's see who comes out on top. Okay, so it's Snomi's backpack versus O2G. Shout out to the players with picking appropriate names, and not only that, but also ones that are easy to say for us casters here.
Yep, for sure.
Try to make my job as easy as possible.
Mm-hmm.
Man, Thankle here with the goofiest crosshair that I've seen.
That is not bad of a crosshair. I've seen worse.
You've
I've
seen
seen
worse, yeah.
completely like out of topic ones, like Flappy Bird and stuff.
Yeah, okay, look, if it's troll one, make it proper, but this feels like
We are seeing
He was
we are
cooking,
seeing
but-
most of O2G with half shields.
yeah, half
And then the
shields,
other
classics.
and then with Tsunami we've got 4 ghosts and 1 with half shields.
Yeah, I wonder if this was like a strategic, maybe if either one of the teams have seen each other play, or if that's just the player consensus here that they want to be starting on classics and half shields.
Yep, Womp does pick off the cam that Ted did place, but Ted is looking to push through mid. Does not
Working up.
look.
Ooh, jump peek. Cypher Cage coming in.
Cypher
blocking
Cage
off
coming
Womp.
in, which allows him to retreat to safety. Cypher will regroup with the team, possibly. Are looking to regroup the team. They are looking for a B hit. They do break the cipher chip, that unbreakable cipher chip on that B side.
Okay, a little
And the
pushing,
smoke
prodding.
pushes them back as well. There is numbers on this B side. There is numbers on this B side, and we do have Tangle just sitting in A by himself.
Yeah, so obviously noise was made over to B, and then
They're not looking to rotate. They're not looking at a rotate. They might re-hit this.
Yeah, but
Everyone's bunched up outside B.
Nice
How long will
backpack.
it take for? How long
The
will it
read.
take for
Okay,
Sins?
flash coming in. Whoa, a little bit of a whiff, but Sin's World gets it anyways.
Sins and Leon doing a really good job holding the site down. Does miss the right clicks though, but 6 with the closer on Kalito. It is 1-0 for Tsunamis right now.
Yeah, great job there on the side of Snowy's backpack. Ooh, we see some interesting weaponry coming out here with the Outlaw being bought. First time seeing that gun.
Since was looking at a Vandal, but then opts to use the Bulldog.
Yeah, I think this is a more responsible buy, right? You get a full shield with it as well.
Second round, as the winning team of that pistol round, you definitely should buy up.
You know, all right. As well, you see the more dynamic trips here coming out of the Cypher. Obviously, knowing that there is a way to break it.
6 is a really interesting camera. Does look into the A side as well as A long, as well as this A entry here.
Yeah, that's you know, if you're doing solo Cypher setups, they can be really well comboed with the Cypher cages. Okay.
Can't use that.
Safe coming in here.
Yeah, we
World.
have Kadun taking out, using the 0 point to get rid of the cipher trips on B, and they
trading
will
it out.
get this plant down.
Oh, but Ziz picking up
Leon
that Bulldog.
Yep,
Ooh.
making value out of that Bulldog.
Now OMG here, being put down to 6, but Womp takes off Zed's head. Another kill, and a third. Last lift up to Ted. Nice little dink there. Not planted for him. It's, yeah, awkward angle.
And gets the finisher, and he gets the ace. Womp with the first ace live streamed in this tournament,
My man's an eco fragger.
and on 3 HP as well.
3 HP, not a problem. Oh, points built up here. That's the important part.
One enemy remaining.
To be real with you, I think O2G did do a great job at damaging up the economy here.
Yep, they did. They did eliminate like 2 players in that last round.
Yeah, 2 or 3, which of course means that only Womp has kept the only powerful weaponry. Does see the leg here, and is able to tag him up. It's minus 140 HP off of Kalito. Okay, now mid being taken here by O2G.
O2G with the mid control. The
bit of a
gap
mismark there.
does leave Womp to fire some shots. Unfortunately, does not hit.
Not a connection being made. Oh, Icy taking out Sin's World. The breach holding the angle here on A.
We've got Kalito. Yeah, we've got Kalito holding A main with that cipher chip.
Right in flank. Interesting that he's holding this when there is that cipher trip. But that might signal that they don't want to actually end B and pivot over to A.
Since the only casualty right now for Tsunamis right now, and they are, and yes, you are right. They are looking to pivot towards this A site where Tankle is the only one that's left here.
Oh, the positioning will be very important here for Tankle. Gets one. Gets
Gets
two.
the second.
Can he
Looking
get the
for a third, but
Oh,
runs out of
30
bullets.
seconds
Yeah.
left.
But Linwood trades him out.
Enemy remaining.
Oh, and the
Leon
second.
Wu.
Down
Beautiful
A.
With
work
the
there.
ghost. Get the 3K.
Yeah.
With just the ghost.
Weak HP. I'm sure that call was being made.
And converts the bonus for Tsunami's backpack.
Yeah, no, great job there from the breach.
Amateur. Pitiful.
30 seconds left. One enemy remaining. Spike down A.
With responsible for converting the bonus right there.
Okay, and O2G being forced down to a save here. We have a marshal and a couple of sheriffs coming out. Sin's World.
Do you see the scan? The scan does pick up on Womp.
Oh, coming out. Oh,
Ted
with
with
angle.
the Pad with the first blood
Spike
on
down
Tankle.
mid.
A little bit of a mispush.
And then retreat.
Okay.
The Cypher setup is on A though. If they're looking to rotate into B, they're gonna be running into 2 agents, not a Cypher trip actually.
Nice Cypher trip, just a raise, holding it down.
Soba's looking to rotate through mid. It's gonna have a look through mid, but the door is closed.
Look, I don't think maybe one gun recovered here on the side of O2G. Jumpy coming in. Duel being taken. Oh, I see.
We have O2G still with the weaker weaponry right now.
Yeah. Weaker weaponry, weaker health. It's not looking great here. But look, any damage they can do to Somi's backpack here would be great. Because obviously economy is a big part of Valorant.
And they definitely do want to grab those weapons as well. If they look to pivot towards the A side, they should be able to grab a weapon smoothly. Kadan does get the pick of Leonwu after trading off
30
Ted.
seconds left.
Yeah, Leonwu was about to get his own ace, but of course shut down by the opposing KO there.
Numbers advantage on the side of Snummies. They're just waiting. They're just sitting.
Yeah,
What
great
is
patience.
O2G gonna do? O2G will look towards his B side, but Womp with the op does get the flick.
10 seconds left.
Tries to look for a second, but has to push it.
Another whiff.
Does fake the plant.
Pushing up here.
Will grab the pick onto Womp, but will ultimately lose the round. And of course,
no.
Synthworld with the finisher,
Run and gun.
making sure that no guns are collected.
Yeah, and he gets that up, most importantly.
One enemy remaining. 10 seconds left.
Leonwu leading the pack here with 8 kills.
We do see a lot of OTG stacking up on A. The Cypher will set up on this B site though. So if they do look to rotate, they're gonna run into at least one trip. They do place another trip down mid. The camera to look. The camera will be really good on looking down main.
Ooh, fast little pick
Womp
here.
with the whiff, and then unfortunately gets picked up by
Oh,
Tango.
beautiful.
By counter by
Oh my
Tango
God.
with a
Can he get
3K.
another?
And then
Taking
falls
off.
back. Does look to fall back. May look to reaggress and look for the ace.
Yeah, important for Sunny's backpack not to overheat here. They've
It
got
is
the
important-
picks. Now they just need a hold.
OTG does need to make the decision though. Do they want to stay and push to A, where there are 3 players here, or do they want to go to the B site, where there's a Cypher? But Z does take out Leon,
Spike down A.
and then trades him off.
Oh, wow. Beautiful bait there.
Beautiful bait, and it is what was once a 4v2 is now turned to a 2v2.
Player
No,
standing.
a little bit
Tankle,
of
who's holding
mistiming
out
there.
fight, does get
One
picked
enemy
off.
remaining.
Okay, 1v1 here.
And it's a 1v1 as he falls to their own ultimate. 6 on as a Cypher.
Still has that cam down. which
Still
is
has a
great
cam.
info.
We'll know of his whereabouts, but Icy does
Yeah, might have actually been a little bit of false information. Doesn't know that he's repositioned here. Yep, and that's just going to allow Ice to hold the angle.
Icy with the 3K to get O2G on the board.
Yeah, no, first round. Great picks, good trades. A little bit of a misplay, I would say.
I know exactly what.
But nevertheless, still up by 3 rounds. Obviously.
Yeah, we like to see competitive matches here. And
a pretty
OTG.
equal matchup with the weapons we've got right now. We do have Kalido looking to use a Guardian actually. But we've got Womp with the ult looking to push out to A. O2G are looking to rotate towards Womp who has the ult but ends up time does run out of the showstopper.
You know,
They do grab the ult orb though,
ult
which will be which does give Tankle his ult right now.
It's again interesting that he's holding that little pixel peek angle while he has the ult up. Spray coming in. Okay,
Does
so-
lets his presence be known to the other team, to O2G.
I think it's more of a fake out. Looks like the spike's gonna get collected.
Spike is around mid, as we do see.
Oh, a little bit of a
We
whiff.
do have a little whiff from
Spike
Ted,
down
and
mid.
what makes him pay, but gets traded out by Icy. Leonru does spot a rotate,
Little angle here.
leaving
held.
Tankle the only one again.
The repeak. I like it.
The movement is just too good for Tankle.
Now, does
And
he
they
use
are
the ult
looking
here?
to push him.
30 seconds left.
Tankle in the
great
exact
usual coming in.
Tankle in the
Paranoia.
exact same spot as he's been over the past few rounds. Does waste it. Oh,
Trades out to.
manages to survive
Player standing.
on the face of death.
All right.
And
Beautiful
they
flawless
get
plan.
2. And O2G gets the second round on
Yeah.
the board.
I think that was maybe what they needed. You know, a little bit of a clutch round from the Sova on the round before this, and you know, they kind of got the ball rolling, a little bit more confidence back.
Yep.
Yeah, once again, a
And
little
it
bit of
does
timing, but
Yep, and it does drop Tsunami's backpack to a save. We
yeah,
do see
save
Sheriff
and
on the
no
board right
real
now.
ults to work with.
Yeah. Oh, they do have ults actually. They do have Sins. They do have the Hunter's Fury. They do have From the Shadows as well. They also have the Breach ult as well.
That's right. Now these ults, they are very powerful, but you gotta make that decision whether it's useful to use.
They're gonna be really good in holding and pushing them back, but it doesn't look
planted.
like
Oh, no, ping coming in, spray through the smoke. Polito gets the
Polito
first blood
picks
onto
off.
OMG.
Toledo
Sins
picks
World
off 6.
looking to take some
Numbers
hits off.
advantage. Numbers advantage in the hands of O2G. Second Sin's Shock Dart does get a bit of damage onto Z.
Stun.
Tankle does deal with a lot of damage.
Doesn't hit
It
Polito
still
though.
survives nevertheless.
Nade forcing the breach
He's
out
playing
onto
aggressive
site.
right now. Omen TP.
Oh, great
Tankle
job.
gets the pick.
Last player standing.
Tankle with a whiff. And time's just run out, and they just look to
Alright,
and
a
they
little
just
bit
look
back and
to
forth.
close off this round. And O2G are climbing back in this game.
Anyone have any splints? I may have jammed.
Yeah,
but I
climbing
think
back in this game, but of course that was the economy stabilizer and save on the side of Sami's backpack. So that makes sense. Odin coming in here for Sin's World, very interesting gun choice. You don't see it too often on this map, I think, but
It would be good, especially if he does get a scan on a few of some O2G players.
yeah, it has its place, that's for sure. Now, of course, for O2J, I think they're going to do their usual, you know, a little bit of pushing, prodding. I think
They
the
will
way...
leave spike. They will leave the spike in at spawn though.
Yeah, no, the spike is lifted spawn. I think the way that they've been gathering space and then leaving question marks for the side of Sami's backpack has really been what's been winning them rounds.
Yep. And this was really caused them to win to string 3 rounds in a row to nearly level up. Leon Wu will try get the spray. Does deal some damage into Z. Looking to send a paranoia, but opts not to.
Cover
Good call there. No real pressure being put on by OTJ. Speaking of OTJ, it looks like they've decided to recalibrate a little bit in their spawn. See if any space has been taken.
They did grab spike and they are looking to push towards A site.
right here.
Yeah, and it looks like the call has been made to retake A. No, you got two great powerful ults here.
And this time Tankle is all the way back site.
Lido picks off Leon Wu's head on the side of mid. Now that's very important here for this retake, because of course there are going to be no
30
smokes
seconds left.
for the side of Sami's backpack.
Mm-hmm.
Cage trigger.
30 seconds left, plenty of time
Ted the
here.
Sniper is looking to push in for the team.
Oh no, another misplaced boombot. Hunter's Fury coming in.
Since we'll use the Hunter's Fury. Does not look like it gets value though.
Yeah, only tags up one. Are we going to have a breach ult here? Okay, well, getting one, getting a
One
second.
getting a second, then gets traded off by Z.
Yeah, and the ult coming in. Securing the round here. Sony's backpack.
And Tsunami's backpack does extend their lead by just a little bit. 5-3 right now for Tsunami's backpack.
Yeah, 5-3, but still very important. Of course, letting those ults snowball.
One enemy remaining.
Really is good as a temporary smoke.
Yeah.
Obviously does not last as long as any of the other controller smokes.
But even still, that little bit of utility to create a little bit of confusion during that retake
Mm-hmm.
might really be that make or break it point right there.
Tankle We do see Tangle in the same position, in like pretty much the around the A side.
Yeah.
Whether it be through elbow or whether it be in backside and into heading to spawn.
I do like though that they're making this kind of almost 1-3-1 split where they're keeping most of the players this round focused towards mid because I think they've been losing a lot of that control and
Yep.
it's been losing them the previous rounds.
Mid control is really important in this map, I believe. But we do see Womp with the first pick onto Z. Boombot will pick off Sims.
Sees gun barrel. Wow.
Sees two.
Ult ready.
Great job.
Womp with a third kill. Maybe on the look for another ace.
That's right. Has gotten 3 in the round and so showstopper available
Looking to push out through mid.
for Womp. Dodges the knife there, which is really important. So it means that his location in mid has not been given up yet.
Just Khalito and Kaidan.
Down. Punishes the overpeak here from Sin's World. I think they're going to be making
30
their
seconds left.
way out onto B site here.
They are looking to get this plot onto B site.
Beautiful
Paranoia does have
hits both.
really good
One
value.
enemy remaining.
Okay.
And 6 makes them pay.
Yeah. Capitalizes off of that paranoia. Great teamwork. A 6 in the round of
My ult's ready.
3 in the round for him. And
This goes here.
yeah, looking to capitalize off his ult as well.
That goes there.
Economy looking pretty decent on both sides, but this would break O2G's economy if they lose this round, so it is very important.
Not sure if, speaking of, I'm not sure if O2G has found out where the Cypher Cam is on the side of Tsunami's backpack. Obviously 6 with the cam setup.
Yeah,
Which
not
takes
only
it to the
that,
A
it
side.
is a very difficult cam to break. Wow, Wump. Okay,
Wump!
look. Kadan just runs
What
outside.
makes
I
use
know exactly where.
30 HP there.
what makes use of the Cypher trip and makes them pay and survives the ult as well before getting picked off.
Kadan getting second. Tid trading another kill.
Leonu with the TP up on the box.
Yeah, great little angle there. 2v2
2v2
now.
right now, yep.
Stun coming in, and the angle
They
is
are
being
looking-
held.
One enemy
Oh,
remaining.
wow.
That stun was really good as well. Looking to swing off this
Pushing
Leonu.
out together.
Doesn't get the pick, but Tankle does see did
coming in here.
have a look, did get his hat off.
Yeah, he's bald now.
I have retrieved the spike.
That doesn't mean much in this
Looks
case
to-
because
looks
he's
to
low
tap and pick
HP.
the spike.
Oh,
Does be
it's
Tangle,
just
but Tangle does get the wallbang headshot to extend the lead to 7.
And probably great call by the teammates that he's low. You know, can aim chest height roughly, but unfortunately O2G do not get that round as close as it was. And as we mentioned previously, now the economy is broken, most likely forcing them to save.
Yep, they are looking to save maybe a hero rifle for Ted, held by Ted, and Z as well.
Of course, in terms of economy, obviously, Somi's backpack is booming. They've bought up an op and a rifle in each of the other players' hands, alongside full util. And we do have a hero rifle coming in here for the side of O2G.
Yep, and
Um,
it does look like Ted and Z have a Phantom and Vandal respectively.
Interestingly, that it's, well, you could say, the more of the lurker players that have the hero rifles here, but to each their own. Now, on the side of Somi's backpack, it looks like they're definitely respecting that the opposing team is on lower guns. By the looks of it, Wump
Spike down mid.
skewers one, but Khalito answers him right back. The
Khalito
Marshall
using
has
that
something to say about
Marshall.
it.
Has good value. Takes off the better weapon of the op.
No chance to collect this gun here on the side of top mid. It's a 4v4. Still, obviously, weapon advantage on the side of Tsunami's backpack. Alright, got the unbreakable trip here. Great call to make on a side where you know that the opposing team is going to have less money and most likely less, utility to be able to break that sort of stuff. So that gets dealt with.
30 seconds.
Oh,
OMG.
6 gets the pick on the spike planter.
Yeah, nice little spray through smoke. Shock
And
dart
Khalito
kill.
drops.
What is going on?
Gets the second.
What is going on?
Sins gets 2 off of the. Sins gets 2 kills off the shock darts.
Yeah. Of course, the Clove there chains him out, but opts not to use the ult as it is a 3v1. Thankle picking up another ult point off of this defuse. I think the op is going to be recovered in top mid. Defuse going to be coming in. Let's have a look at the replay here.
Quiet now.
Spike
Out of
planted.
charges.
One enemy remaining.
Sova bunny hopping around with the shock darts. But once again, that was just the save round for O2G. But in terms of round wins, not looking great here. This is a very defender-sided map.
Yes, it is. I agree with that. It'd be interesting to see what O2G has got in store for when we switch off to the second half of this game.
Yeah, and other than kills, I just think that the KO's util is just not good enough for this map.
But we do see Kadan top fragging right now. 8 and 9 though, unfortunately.
Bomb buddy out.
And Womp trading out util there. Repositioning with the op.
Does Womp know that that all the players are stacked onto this long? And they are looking to split and take this A site.
K ult here being used for the A site. Wow, gets the first onto Kadan.
Leon Wu
Oh, a little bit of a whiff there for
with a
Leon
little
Wu.
bit of a whiff. Head does
players
get the revive on
restricted.
Kadan.
Okay, aftershock coming in.
And it's a 5v2 right now.
They're just running into spawn. Oh,
Oh, and
World.
Stens gets 2!
Last player
Oh, I picked up by the opposing Sova. That's all left up
Gets
to
diffed
ankle.
by Icy. And it's a 1v3 right now.
Oh yeah, that one way coming
Can
in.
Tankle make this a 9-3 half? Or will O2G get one step closer to leveling this game?
Doesn't look like it. Ooh,
Gets the
nice
first
little
one,
tap, but the flank coming
but
in
it gets
from Ted.
flanked from Ted. It is an 8-4 right now. 8-4 half to start off this game.
Look, I'll take that. With this map, how defender-sided it is, I will take an 8-4 half.
Yep. I agree
Interestingly,
with that.
once again, like we mentioned in the first pistol round, full classics and half shields.
Yeah, full classics, half shields, possibly the use of util as well. They definitely did buy some util, and then we do see 2 ghosts and a frenzy on the other side.
Now let's see if history repeats itself. Last time, Sami's backpack did win it. You know, the util being just a little bit better, and so were the ghosts. And so we shall see what will happen here. But yeah, in terms of scoreboard, like, look, it looks like a very even game, even though the scores themselves might not accurately reflect that.
Yeah, for sure. We've got Womp top fragging right now with 14 kills, 3 assists, 8 deaths.
Look at this play here. Expecting.
Looking,
So you get the
Ted
trip
did
in.
not place that trip down just yet.
Oh,
But
so
it
cheeky.
places it a little bit
Spots
too
the
late,
second.
and then gets the pick from it.
Oh my god.
Gets the
yeah.
second, looking for a third, but Tanko does get him with the frenzy.
Ooh.
Aldrin
Oh,
comes
he's gonna
in.
rush him. Yeah, no.
Sends pushes, diffs Icy right now.
Punishes Icy. Shock dart coming
Looks for his own shock dart.
remaining.
6 with the dink.
A little bit of a whiff.
But 16
overheal.
HP, Zed comes out on top.
Yeah, very, very pivotal round.
Very much needed as well from Snob. Much needed as well from O2G. Especially if they
Spike planted.
Perfect.
Last player standing. One enemy remaining.
Repeat history. But unfortunately not. Now, man, those whiffs from Ted, sorry, not from Ted, from OMG, were a little unfortunate, as he could have closed out that round. But that's a little bit of, you know, game variance when it comes to Valorant.
Yeah, for sure.
Always a perfect game. Now we see a Guardian and a Marshal holding down bottom mid.
But does get smoked off though by Leon Wu.
And you see again, creating a question mark, players having to reposition. But the stack up here coming on for the side of Sami's backpack. Gonna be a double trip by the looks of it.
Looking to stack this trip, but obviously if both those trips get broken, he cannot bring them back.
Yeah, that's the only downside with Cypher, but yeah, I mean, ever since his buff, you know, being able to recoup the trip after you get a kill off of it, that's pretty sick, man. He is just holding it out, waiting for some util to come and break it, because obviously Unbreakable Trip has to have some sort of util being put on it.
We do see Tankle trying to rotate over to this A site, try and collect some information, and then try and rally his team to see if A site would be a better option for them.
Yeah, they are trying to do, by the sound of it, a little bit of sound juking here on the B site.
Yeah, no util has been being used as well. There is some shots by Womp. Shots by
30
Womp heading
seconds left.
towards.
But a push out here from Ted. Beautiful play.
Down B.
Ted
To get an
gets the
easy
second kill. Lianu looking to trade off here and does get the trade on Ted.
Okay. 16 seconds though. Doesn't sound good.
Everyone's stacking. We've got a cross. We've got a cross with Icy.
Oh, but a whiff here from Zed. Means
Last player standing.
okay. Wait, the trades are beautiful here, but not enough time to get
It's a
the plant.
1v1 right now. Looking to get the pick.
Oh my god!
Lianu saves the round.
Holy
Saves the round for Snomi's backpack. When time is dwindling, plays aggressive and gets the final kill to
wow.
win the round for Snomi's backpack.
that was insane.
Last player standing. One enemy remaining. Thrifty.
Snomi's backpack to push into the team.
Yeah, and again, also that fault line coming in from the breach, you know, doing work once again. It also was a little unfortunate that Kadan, you know, wasn't fast on his feet. I believe if he probably would have ran straight away,
Yep.
Leon, we might have not able to get that clutch. But this is why we love Valorant. It's these tense moments. All right, excuse us, folks. We are going to have a quick little take pause here. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. But in the meantime, we can keep talking about this wonderful game that's going on. Now, look, as unfortunate as that round is, okay, I've just been given word. We are ready to head straight back into the action. So enough of me talking and a little bit more of the gunplay.
Yep. There are some upcoming changes to Sunset in a future patch. I'm not sure if it's been released yet, but
That's
there's
right,
a
yeah.
lot of changes to the B site as well, especially that's like a general. That's usually the first option for the attacking side to choose, and which makes it very defender side, I think. Kadan does get scanned by the Cypher cam.
Yeah, very
Force-
powerful cypher cam there.
Yep, forces him to pull out the 0 point. Do you see a lot of baiting through mid? Kinda. Does
great
get
flash.
Flash does connect.
Just unfortunately unable to capitalize off of it. And Womp here pushing up with Leon Wu.
Leon does get the pick on Icy.
First blood there. By the looks of it, rounds has slowed down a little bit for the side of Snomi's backpack. They're
Yeah,
deciding
everyone's
to-
regrouping through mid, looking to go towards B. But we do see Ted. We do see Ted with the Cypher cam looking to see who's gonna push out, and then will they expect that Ted is behind this box?
Oh no, he's
Does
not.
get the first, does get the second.
One more.
Has two
I
people
believe.
facing him and gets two.
That's great damage.
Really good damage. He did deal a bunch of damage in Tanko, which
We're gonna
he
see a
used-
counter eco here. I spoke too soon. OMG gets 2.
And
Now it's a 2v1
30 seconds
on
left.
the side of OTG.
Polito with the sheriff only might have to look
Spike
to.
planted.
We'll have to look for a rifle, which is all laid down on this B main here. Both players are looking at B main.
Unfortunately, use that nade a little early. Smoke coming in. Tap with the spike. One of these
Tap
players
with the
has to
spike.
move. Whiffs the shots. OMG
Does
gets
get
3.
the body shot, but unfortunately 6 does get the headshot
It's not enough.
onto
eh?
Polito. If they did check to see if that Cypher was behind the box, in which he was, and manages to get two off of it. But nevertheless, they still win the round at the end of the day.
Yeah. No, most definitely. And look, those little things, those mistakes, like first couple of games in, might not matter as much because the teams might be a little worse. But the higher up the ladder we're going to go, you know, like
We're gonna see a
tomorrow-
lot more competitive Valorant, especially with prizes on the line. as
Oh,
well.
most definitely. That's right. Now, talk to me a little bit about the prizes. What
Pretty
we got
sure
going?
it's all cash prizes, so the top two will get 150 as a team,
Yeah, no, we love to hear that.
and then second place, the runners up will get 100. I'm pretty sure. And then there's more prizes to come as well, definitely for sure.
Yeah, there might be some actually that we might either announce later tonight or tomorrow during the semifinals and finals. Now,
Leon
sort of
does
incentive?
use TP. Leon does use a TP.
yeah, he does use the TP. Just kind of try to bait out maybe some util, do a little bit of an info peek. But as I was saying before, a little bit of incentive for the
Yep.
players to come and join, I think is a really good motivator. And it makes it fun for the audience as well, because it gets a little bit more competitive. 'Cause
Yep,
you know
they are looking
something's
to
on the
push into
line.
this A site right now. They do use the breach ult as well.
Spike
Karan does
down
get the
A.
first pick onto
30
Womp.
seconds left.
Pushing himself out. Using the molly here
Spike
onto the
planted.
planter. Nice little TP on to
Cypher
Leon
Cage
Blue here.
does land on, does get back there. Not sure where that was going. Trying to block off the sidelines.
Okay, Zed gets 2 as a wallbang. What's going on? I
Zed
see-
does get 2 wallbang headshots, yes.
Oh my
Gets
goodness.
a third. And
Clean
the
little
picks are
retake.
just clean from O2G as they try to level this game 10 to 6.
Great little retake here.
You failed. Now sleep.
And as confusing as they might have looked, it was actually well played on both sides.
Very
Just a
well
little bit of
played.
missed timings for the side of Tsunami's backpack. Basically allowing the side of O2J to get away back in with the retake. Now, economy not looking too great here. Only a few hero rifles. I'm not sure if they can opt for this.
Might do some half-buys, some with rifles, some with sheriffs.
I'm not sure if that's the right decision, but look, these players are a lot better than me, so who am I to say? But finances are being equaled out here. Door being closed onto mid.
O2G.
Okay.
Oh, Womp with the aggressive swing as the door is about to close and picks off Icy.
Yeah, very well read. A nice opener into this round. Wonder if that
Door
gun is gonna
does
be-
break down. Door does break down, which does leave that angle for mid.
Yeah, now of course, keep in mind there's a trip in B main and top mid here, and that does deny a lot of space for the side of the attackers.
Yep.
In combination with this cam as well, obviously able to
Looking
make sure that
looking into market and the site as well.
yeah, it's
and
a very
also-
versatile cam, and obviously it's pure info. So once you get it, you're able to call your players over to make a rotate.
Not sure if Karan saw 6 down mid.
You know, I love this hovering here though from the side of Snobby's backpack. They're just slowly inching up with their players onto A side here as well.
Yep,
But
Ted
Ted
does.
decides
Spike
to make a
down.
play, gets the spike down. That's huge information. And look at the discipline from Kalido.
Womp does get another pick on Kalito. The attackers.
30 seconds left.
The spike
gonna
is
drop the
all the
spike?
way. The spike is
Yeah.
all the way on this.
Not a problem. Omen TP coming
Yep,
in.
Omen ult does come in, and we do see Tanko could go for a really long flank,
Fortunate there, Kadan.
but it does leave Leon by himself on the side.
Oh
Does
my
get 2. Looking for the third.
Player
Oh,
standing.
Looking for the third, but then
It's gonna riz.
Zed does get the pick. Looking like a 1v1 right now,
Oh.
and Zed
One enemy remaining.
and Zed does
Unfortunately.
get the pick there.
Great trades out from Zed. I almost became a believer in the Spectre. It was all for naught. OTJ picking up another round here, 10-7.
Leon making really good plays to that sector, but that round did go onto the side of O2G as they do look to level the scores. Can have a look. We do see Zed leading. We do see Zed and Womp leading their teams in terms of kills as well.
Yeah, in terms of kills and, I mean, in terms of clutches, I believe, Zed has at least had 2. Keeping recent memory alive, it's been the pistol and the previous round as well.
0 Point does get 2.
Yeah, a little bit of information. That's very pivotal here.
Yep, all 5 players are stacked onto this on this A side right now. Some are pushing towards elbow, some are trying to take that space. But we do
Spike is
see,
in bottom mid.
yeah, but we do see Kadan
Flashbang.
putting out that flash. Does get really good value off that flash, but no one's looking to aggress off of that.
Yeah, hits a few players, but obviously nobody able to capitalize
Kadan
on
gets the
that.
first, gets the second, but then falls to
Sins
the
world.
Hunter's Fury by Sins. And gets the second. Sins gets the second.
Wow, okay.
Very good use of the Hunter's Fury.
Yeah, now that
And the
equals
site
it
is,
out here.
and the site is pretty much, and the site's pretty much all Tsunami's. Omen TP on top of the box, breaks the Cypher cam.
Satchel out.
Cleto is
coming in
in a decently tough spot right now, but at least the smoke allows for them to watch that space. Does he know though? But 6.
I see. Down to low HP. Leon Wu capitalizing, and Sin's World getting the last pick onto Ted.
Sinswood was a really good round there, making really good use of his Hunter's View, and then also getting the finishing kill.
Yeah, no, excellent plays there altogether.
Deleted.
One enemy remaining.
It's a little bit of a missed opportunity, but yeah, no, I really see like how these players are adapting round by round. You know, that previous round where they were on eco and they were kind of pushing, prodding. They realized the A side was actually just being held by like 1 or 2 players, and so that's why they could just capitalize off that. and
We
go
we
fast.
are seeing another push from A side, but the 0 point does get a good number of these players.
Yeah, an aggressive push from the defenders.
Aggressive push. They might as well push this now because there's no one on this A side right now.
Because they don't know that, and they don't want to be dead men walking into a site
Yeah,
filled
for
with
sure.
players.
Kadan is
I know
the Kadan, the one. Kadan's the only one that was looking after that A side falls.
Yeah, a
And we
little
do
bit-
see 3 players in that flank right now.
through
One
the
getting the
window.
diff with that raise.
Okay,
We
Cam
do
coming
see
in.
Zed.
They try to get
Zed
down
with
with
2 kills. Has to use it over here. Does not know.
being
Does not
flanked.
know if Leon has the flank.
quick
Does
timing.
get the pick. Does use the ult as well.
Yeah, thank
Does
you.
find the
Thank you,
whereabouts of
Triggle.
all the players. Does find out the whereabouts of all the players of O2G. O2G
shame.
gets a Icy does get a shock dart kill. But on 25 HP, how will he pull this off?
Angle's too good.
Angle's too good for Sins. Gets the finishing kill onto Icy.
Yeah, and that's match point.
And it is match point for Tsunami's backpack. O2G has enough to buy. Icy with the half shields, unfortunately. Icy with the half shields though. They need to win this round if they want to stay alive in this tournament.
Yeah, it'll seem to be another little battle back and forth. See if they can claw themselves back to an overtime. But with the way that Tsunami's backpack are playing right now, very disciplined. Just making the correct choices, especially like, you know, like those reads
They're
time
making,
and time again.
Yes, they are making those really good They are making really good decisions.
Right here.
Zed does ping out a Womp. Tucked in that corner down there.
Stuck in the corner, door broken.
Leon does get the
wow.
headshot onto Ted, but
Leon,
and then
what
Icy
do?
looks to trade, but then Leon picks him off. Looking to ult straight onto the B site.
Oh no, the judge
And the boombot
doing enough damage.
gets Kadan.
Enemy remaining.
Wow, okay.
Leon making really good use of that space with the TP as well. Making sure that B site's free.
Spike planted.
And now we're left with Polito against 3 to save O2G from elimination.
Yeah,
Will he be
that's-
able to pull this off?
it's Angle.
Making a lot of noise actually.
But
Gets the
Angle
first,
gets one.
but gets traded by Leon. And that will do it. Tsunami's backpack gets the win over O2G.
Well done, Tsunami's backpack. What a great game that was.
That was a really good game. It was a really good game for the side of Tsunami's backpack. Unfortunately for O2G, it is unfortunate for O2G to be eliminated in this sort of fashion, I guess.
That's
If
right, folks.
We are
Well,
looking at stats right now. We do see Leon with 22 kills, 14 assists. A good little double right there from Leon.
now that's my controller player right there. Let's go.
We
Great
love
work
our
from him.
Omen mates. We love our Omen mates.
Yes, I believe us two casters are currently both controller players. So.
Yes, Wob doing a really good job with taking space. 5 first bloods.
Yep.
5 first bloods as well. And
Uh,
then
definitely don't pay attention to the first bloods on the side of as well. No, actually, Leon Wu taking out 2 first bloods like as an Omen. That's pretty rare to see. But
Omen does have that flash though, and the TP if he wants to be aggressive with it. On the side of O2G, we do have Ted as the Cypher and Zed on the Clove. both getting an ACS of 237.
Yeah, so great work from the main. Unfortunately, they have been eliminated from this tournament. And I believe for you folks, we have got one more game, which I will be taking the leave for the night. But I think I'll be being replaced by Atlas, another great caster. He's been doing currently all of the observing tonight. So there'll be a little bit of a swap up, but nothing too major. And they'll be ready to cast the action for you soon. But before all that happens, there's going to be a quick break. So thank you all for joining us for now. Don't go anywhere. There's going to be at least one more game. I've been Vimy, joined here by Ethanol, and I will see you all tomorrow.
Hello everyone, and welcome back to the Semester 2 Valorant tournament here at the Auckland University Esports Club. My name is Atlas, and I'm here with Doc, and we are here for the final game today, where we will be seeing, I believe, Hippopotamus Prime versus the Gary Jacks. Now, this is an interesting one that we're going into, Doc. We're going on Haven.
True. And this is my first time actually commentating, so I'm really excited about this. And I'm gonna be putting on my commentating class for this one. Getting serious. This is a serious game for us on Haven.
Awesome. Yeah, well, it's good to know, because the winner of this game is going to be going into the semifinals tomorrow, where they will be competing for that top spot. And yeah, they will be going against, I believe, if I check my notes, they will be going up against the winners of Ellen Esports and Freaky 5, which was a team that we saw earlier on today. They won against Thickest in a very, very close 13-11 game. So definitely some tough competition to be going up against a little bit later on for the team that ends up coming out today. But I mean, the thing is that we're going to be focusing on these two teams, Hippopotamus Prime and, of course, the Gary Jacks.
Gary Jacks, yes.
the
Do you
Gary
know who
Jacks.
Gary Jacks is? Do you have any idea who Gary Jacks is?
No,
You
but
know
there
this?
is someone named Gary on the team.
Oh.
So, I mean, it's something to do with them.
Yeah, something. They made a whole team for him.
I mean, it seems to me that a lot of these teams do seem to have a de facto leader of the squad,
That's true.
as is always nice to see. Anyways, I believe, like I said, we were going to Haven, and we should be seeing the agent select come up any moment now. As yeah, here we go on Haven, immediately seeing Sova locked in. And if we look at the names, where is Gary? Yeah, Gary.
Gary,
So
right.
Gary Jacks is on the attack. You can see the Gary hovering in the jet, so I would imagine they would be the star player for their team. On the other side of things, we already have a Silver and a Breach locked in, very standard for Haven. And yeah, I mean, on the other side of things, what are your thoughts on the agents that we're seeing hovered at the moment?
I'm not sure. For my pick, I would usually pick Neon because it's a 3-side map and that's really good for the rotation. But I am Iron, so my opinion doesn't really matter. What about you? What's your choice on the Heaven?
I mean, I agree with you, actually. And Neon's become like a really integral part of the Valorant meta recently, especially in pro play. We're seeing Neon pick rate skyrocket, and it's been incredibly successful. So, honestly, if we saw a Neon, I would be
would be good.
very happy, because seeing
Yes.
good Neon players is something you don't get to see very often, and a lot of the players in this lobby are in the higher ranks, up towards Ascendant and Immortal. We did have a little bit of a sneak preview earlier. But as we're seeing these comps get locked in, we are seeing a Chamber and Jet combo on the side of the Gary Jacks. That's interesting. Haven't seen a Chamber on this map in a
But the
while.
Omen is really crucial in this map.
Yeah, and Omen, of course, on both sides. Oh, we're seeing a Neon! Wait, Neon just got locked
Neon
in?
just got. Oh my god.
Oh,
yeah,
this will
my
be good.
favorite.
Okay, I can't wait to see the Neon. But, I mean, backtracking to the Chamber, not a traditional Sentinel on this map. For Hippopotamus Prime, we're seeing Magic Simp on Cypher, something a bit more regular, something that is pretty good at locking down sites with the setups, of course, whereas Chamber, you gotta hope that your Chamber is hitting those shots, because if you're not hitting shots, it's gonna be difficult. But anyway, as we get in towards the game, it is gonna be Hippopotamus Prime versus the Gary Jacks, and this is gonna be quite the lobby, of course.
I mean, Chamber got buffed recently, so his
Yes.
teleport is really long.
Yeah,
you
so
can just
that's
get
going to
the
be something
shots.
that we'll have to look at.
Yeah.
Where is the Chamber, you know, getting in your face? Because you can get away quite far. And of course, with Chamber starting on the attacker side for the Gary Jacks, it leaves a little bit of a question to be asked as to, are you going to be able to get that same value early on? Of course, you only have the one trip, whereas a Cypher has two. So we'll have to see. Very crucial, of course, but anyway, as we get into things, going to be an early recon bolt over towards A main. It's going to be destroyed, but not before tagging and revealing the information of where two of the players on the Gary Jacks are. On the other side of the map, DST picking up an orb. Going to regroup with the team over towards mid. Potentially looking to get into garage. Few shots exchanged, of course. Jojo Mart waiting to see if he can find any, but at the moment, it's not really anything too committed until now, where they're going into mid, shots exchanged, and Yurska, Sova player for Hippopotamus Prime, will get some information and a bit of damage, but that's really all it is for now. Now, they're just gonna rotate over, reclaim a little bit of space in A lobby, and, I mean, it's a decent read. There's two players here. Of course, you're completely avoiding the Cypher on the other side of the map. They're going to have to slowly creep forward. 45 seconds left on the clock, and they will have to clear out this Neon hiding in the corner. A bit of an off angle. The bow is seen. The sun comes out. It's perfect. Connects onto 3. 2 kills immediately, and sliding out looking for more, but gets taken out by Gary himself. As Wingman gets that spike down. Thank you, Wingman. Now into the post plant. 2 versus 3. So, Doc, now we're looking at the retake. What are you looking for?
Looking for, they need to take that heaven, so they need to see if there's anyone A main. So someone needs to go heaven now, but they all want to go from CT here.
Yeah, and Gary's gonna take first contact. Like you said, yeah, great first kill. Gary, a second one.
Gary,
4 on the round! And the pistol going to the Gary Jacks, the head man himself, Gary.
Yeah, that's why they named the team after him. Gary.
Absolutely. Gary, absolutely scary first round. Yeah. Actually, funnily enough, when I was in primary school, I had a teacher called Mrs. Gary.
Oh, really?
Yeah, but no one really liked her, so everyone called her Mrs. Scary.
Mrs. Scary.
So maybe we're seeing the Valorant incarnate version of my old primary school teacher. But I mean, that was absolutely a great round, laying down the law early on, and I mean the confidence to hold on to a sheriff as well. Not even gonna bother buying up as it's normal when you win the pistol. And
Gary again.
yeah, excellent first shot. Completely removing the cipher. That's now that sentinel that you don't have to worry about. Spot's going to be looking to clear out onto the side. Neon going to be flipping past as Gary, maybe a little bit overwhelmed, but does manage to pick up a second kill. Of course, the Omen should be revealed on the back of sight. Absolutely destroyed by this attack from Gary Jacks. Bit of a split approach coming out of C-Long and Garage. So good stuff as they have gotten the bomb down, leaving Yurska in a 1 versus 5. It only has a classic, and of course, wasn't really meant to win this count. Yeah, I mean, it's a flawless. Can't really expect too much when you only have classics, but yeah. Now, we see the guns. They should start to come out for both teams. As, yeah, I mean...
Gary with the nice shots again.
Yeah, great opener. 2 very fast kills. So, I mean, look at that. He hasn't even bought a gun.
Yeah, he's like going sheriff only game.
Yeah, he's carried over this pistol from the start. He could buy a rifle if he wanted to, and he would still have enough money to buy next round. But, I mean, this is a scary looking bonus because you have ZST with the rifle, 3 Spectres saved, and if Gary keeps on hitting as he has been, then, I mean, definitely damage that could be dealt here, even though it is a bonus round for the Gary Jacks. They're slowing things down here, Doc. Drone in towards Garage. Magic Simp not actually playing off his setup. The trips are more for info. It's the camera. Of course, they're going to reveal Scorpio's position. Caught out, but traded. 1 for 1. Of course, in these 4 versus 4 scenarios, that's a great way to get back into it for the defense, because I was about to say that a 4v4 does favor the attackers, especially on a 3-sided map like Haven, where your defenses do get stretched thin, especially with the Cypher dying early. But, of course, Jojo getting that kill. Of course, it is now a 4 versus 3. Great response. And I mean, with that Owl drone sent out, now the information of where the Gary Jacks is well in the hands of Hippopotamus Prime. Yeah. DLW getting a little bit overzealous here, trying to get a little bit more info over towards A-Main, but that's valuable info. Is there's 30 seconds in the round, and it looks like the Gary Jacks haven't even started yet. They're still just waiting towards mid. Yeah, and they're going to be heading into this B site. There's already 3 people waiting. Great fault line to come out. Look at this, simply filling the space as they come out of the smoke. 3 kills! Sprayed down! Simply too easy for him. That was an excellent round.
I mean, Gary Jacks looking a little bit confused.
Scanning ahead.
It's a 1-inch flick as well. That is exactly what you want to see. And it's not the duelist, it's the support player of Simply who will manage to convert the anti-eco round for Hippopotamus Prime. Of course, now going into the full gun round. DLW looking to get active here in sewers once again. Penguins is going to be walking into him, and he hits the shot!
So high.
Yeah, the crosshair wasn't quite placed correctly. As now, Yerska has a lot to deal with, sitting on site. No help near him at all. He's just going to have to try and anchor as Gary is not going to be able to uproot him. ZST able to manage to get some of those rotators coming out of that smoke and simply snuck past again. It could be another 3K for Simply! Unreal! First a 3K mowing people out of a smoke, fair enough, but a 1 versus 3.
That flick and
Unreal from Simply.
that's just pure skill, man. No luck there.
Yeah.
Spray transfer. Oh my god.
This guy is in.
One enemy remaining.
From Simply. He's 7 and 2 to start things off. What a statement coming into this. We thought Gary was good. Well, have a look at this Breach player. Absolutely incredible for Hippopotamus Prime.
You want to
They should name the team after him.
Yeah, maybe he is the Prime
Maybe he's the
Hippopotamus.
true. Oh, there you go.
Anyways,
Neon with the op.
yeah, DLW has this operator. Oh, and it's through the wall. Either that or it was a leg shot, but Gary stands alive, just going to be dashing onto the site. And once again, it's Yerska here to try and stop it. Gary is going to be able to hit that shot. Once again, Yerska just not quite sharp enough. And Jojo, what are you doing?
Where is he going?
Can't be TPing into the open like that, and it's left it all down to the man himself, Simply. But in a 1v5,
Can he do it?
I mean, he's got the time, he's got the rolling thunder. Paranoia comes out, and Potts looking to push off of the back of this.
That's one.
The free kill. Gary
I didn't wanna
realizing his
pick him.
mistake. Yeah, he would go down to 1 bullet, so Gary is going to slip into the corner.
Oh my-
Take it out, though. Hold on, there's a chance here.
No way.
3 kills. The op shot missed. Now in
Yes,
a 1
it's
versus 2. Yes, the rolling thunder available. Angles cleared. Will he clear behind him, though? Oh.
That was so
Okay.
close.
That got way too close.
Yeah, I was biting my nails, man. That was so...
I mean, a 1 versus 3, and then he gets seen in a 1 versus 5, and you take out the first 3. If you're the Gary Jacks, you're shaking at
Yeah,
that
they were
point.
not peeking him at all. Did you see that Omen? That Omen TP'd away so fast. He was like...
Yeah, yeah. He was sitting what's it called again? Mural? No, graffiti. That's what it's called.
Graffiti,
Yeah,
yeah.
he was sitting at graffiti. Yeah, I think he TP'd it out, didn't
Yeah,
he?
he TP'd it
Yeah, I
out
was
the
thinking
moment
like, because if he had sat there though.
Yeah, he would have checked him. Man.
Yeah,
just-
he went unchecked. So, oh well. It was a good recovery from the Gary Jacks though, because you gotta shut that man down. Okay, well, moving into this, going to be a little bit aggro here in mid. It is an eco round as DLW has gone all the way forward. It's a second shot. Turns out there's more than one crispy player as now we see the overdrive. As the relay bolt will connect. Of course, there is a timer on this ultimate, so they have to push. They have to hit W. Jojo picks up a rifle. 6 bullets left. Getting shot. As DLW does manage to take one down. It's all down to Scorpio now. The 1 versus 2, a crossfire being held. No Neon to deal with anymore. But how do you break this? You have to clear Magic Simp, the first one, and he does. Now Jojo Mark, the only player remaining, and of course he does have the From the Shadows. He can try and pick up that spike, but he has to get out of the line of fire, and he has. Yeah, he's just slipped the net, and he's going to go all the way over to C. He has time to go all the way over to A if he really wants to. He has to be fast here, because if he TPs now... Is he gonna... No, he's coming back. He's planting in the open. Jojo Mark from behind will shut it down.
It's just unlucky, man.
Oh my god, this is absolutely unreal. Neck and neck, 3-3, and we can hear the players outside. They getting into it. They are yelling.
I mean, I really like that play by the Hippopotamus. What's the name? Hippopotamus.
Hippopotamus Prime.
Hippopotamus. I cannot say that name. And you know, they changed the tempo. They pushed mid. And you know, they were like, okay, you know what? We are picking him this time.
And that was an eco round
that
as
was
well
an
that
eco
they're
round.
able to convert. Like, absolutely incredible from them. As we saw that, you know, it's not just simply DLW with some nice sheriff shots. Of course, 3 kills on the round. Definitely opportunities. So now, they're going to go back towards a more regular defensive setup, of course. Once again, with the Cypher holding down that left side of the map. And a bit more of a stack over towards... Oh, okay, 1 for 1.
It's a good trade.
Yeah, absolutely. And of course, I mean, Penguins has a sheriff. I didn't look at the rest of the guns, but maybe it's a bit of a weird half buy for the Gary Jacks. Yeah, I mean, ZSD's got a weapon, and I mean, we haven't quite seen him come online yet, but if you're going to be playing Chamber on this map, you got to have some confidence. But for now, the Owl Drone will spot him out. Won't be revealed, the tag missing its mark. Yeah, the Thrash comes out, and that's some spam through the smoke. No, simply, that's not what we want to see, but a second blind to come out, and he's going to be chasing down this kill, hungry for it, but Penguins picking up that rifle, manages to convert, but Jojo Mart comes right in, fills that space, and that's the spike dropped. But he's turned away for just a second. 1 for 1, and pot! 1 versus 2. So the Gary Jacks pulling out the clutch this time, as it feels like every round is coming down to a hero play.
This team are going neck and neck, and that was a half buy also. Again with a...
Yeah, I mean, look, yeah, like you said, half buy going back and forth. Now look at it again. Scorpio, even though they won the round, has to have a Spectre. Look, he's got 350 credits left.
I'm not sure about that one.
Yeah, I mean, the economy's hanging in the balance, that's for sure. This could go either team's way. Now, the round starts, and Eco once again for Hippopotamus Prime. Nothing too crazy. We are seeing the Neon pushed up in sewers once again. They've done this a few times, so the Gary Jack's probably going to be aware of it, and they are waiting just to see if there is any pushes out. But for now, the defense happy to hold, leaving the C site completely open. Magic Simp holding this cross, and I mean, lucky for him, there's not really anyone there, but the C site looks pretty easy for the taken at the moment. The Gary Jacks very happy to sit towards mid. Owl Drone to come in to clear garage, as Magic Simp wants to get ahead of this. He's spotted, and he will just fall back, but now his teammate by his side, they fill the space. And actually, the Gary Jacks, they might have thought they just cleared garage, but actually there's 2 players now waiting for them.
They still haven't decided where they're going.
Yeah, once again, the Gary Jacks a little bit indecisive, but I think they've made the right call going back in towards A.
One is A.
But if they avoid sewers, this Bucky's not going to be able to do much. But as I say, that 2 players creeping down. DLW will hear this. It's a 1 for 1, but with a Bucky, that's all you need. You only need the 1 and done. Now it's going to be this retake scenario. Hippopotamus Prime, of course, on the back foot. Not the best weapons, and a full 4v4 retake. But if they can get 1 or 2 kills, pick up some weapons, it could be possible. And I mean, we've seen some crazy stuff. Maybe some util sent out, but Gary will be the first to pick it up, just holding this angle from A main. Looking for any of these rotators out of place. And DST sprays down the final players. 4 kills, and we mentioned it. He hadn't had his moment yet, but there it is. We're starting to see players across the board waking up. And that's actually a second tour de force that we're seeing come out, and it's round 8. He has time to get another one this half. I mean, this will be an interesting one. So, I mean, yeah, there's still plenty of time left in this half, of course. 12 rounds a half, and yeah, still time to even this out. This could still go either way. Hippopotamus Prime, of course, could, you know, have a few more hero plays, a few more crazy clutches.
Chamber with the ult.
Yep, the tour de force. Looking for any pixel out of place, but once again, yeah, the C site's very empty. They're really just trusting this trip to hold it down, and fair enough, that it hasn't been broken yet, so you can get away with it. And so this is great play on Haven, really. I think that was a spam kill. That's unlucky for Pot. Maybe for once, maybe they'll try and go for this garage split again, but you can see...
The Neon is getting close.
Oh, yeah, the Neon flanking out. There's a kill delivered on a silver platter.
Oh, aggressive.
And that's mid pretty much all cleared. Gonna be looking for even more here, I'd imagine. The ob shot missing, sliding forward! DLW wants to get a little bit freaky with it. I mean, he's really styling on them. Gary, though.
It's Gary, though.
Yeah, would have to ace to win this. Dashes away, but right in towards DLW. He's just gonna be playing with this fancy footwork, coming round the corner. And there's nothing Gary can do. And so Hippopotamus Prime will claw back around and take us that much closer to being an even half.
That Neon taking a space is really a smart by him. He's just playing aggressive, you know, clearing a main and then going to window.
Yeah, really conditioning the fact that the Gary Jacks, if they want to play slow, they're going to have to watch their back. Because they only have, of course, the 1 trademark, the 1 trip that can stop a flank, or like get you the info that someone's flanking. So maybe you got to question why that wasn't placed somewhere if A main wasn't being watched. But yeah, I mean, an unlucky round there, but for once it looks like we're seeing a full buy round. Hunter's Fury out from the deep end. It's gotten one tag onto Part. Okay, that's all it is, just 80 damage across, but it's still information that this play is over towards A main. And so for now, DLW and his teammate will stay on the site. Drone coming out. Yeah, I mean, info to be gathered here. Lots of silver util expended. That's kind of all it is. CST holding, probably saw the shoulder of DLW for a second, who's really showing some confidence here with how he's trying to take this fight. I mean, it's not when you're favored to win. Sending out the relay bolt. DST stunned up, but safety behind that wall. I think that might have been another spam kill over towards... Maybe it wasn't. Maybe it was just an aim duel. But
they're going back now.
Yeah, just that kill alone, losing your entry duelist, that's going to be sending these players of the Gary Jacks packing over towards the side. Yeah, and there's only one trip to stop them, so if that gets broken, of course, Pot could send out a shock dart, or they might just run into it. We'll have to see. Okay, I think he's aware of it, but I think someone might yeah. Oh no, he used the shock. Okay, so Magic Sim is not going to be able to get any cheeky ones as the wingman goes into plant, and I think it's just going to be a retake with the Rolling Thunder. TP into the corner, his position's revealed, Scorpio removed. What a great use of util as Jojo Ma is just mowing down this retake. Magic Simp is going to be the one to finish it off. Beautiful retake, like you said, breach utility really shining there, even on that last kill, that fault line coming through. Absolutely perfect stuff from the breach of Hippopotamus Prime. As not just a fragger, also great with the util, really well placed.
That's true. I mean, Breach is made for retakes, especially for his ult. It's the crucial ability that the people use on retakes. By the way, who's your favorite agent?
Oh, well, I actually used to be a Breach main myself. I believe I have the most hours on Breach. Haven't been playing him as much recently. I decided to start insta-locking Jet like everyone else in my ranked games. So, yeah. You know, if you can't beat him, join him. But for now, it will be simply taking some damage, and this is really the first time that the Gary Jacks have tried to pressure over towards C main early, and you can see the response is going to be just to leave A completely, of course, except for DLW. Spots the shoulder, but is unable to convert the kill. Pot comes out without a scratch. As now it's an empty A site that they can be running onto. This drone should reveal that. So this looks like it will just be a true 4 versus 5 retake and some big ultimates to play with for this post plant as well. The Thrash and the Hunter's Fury. But now they have to be worried about this flank. You can see it's coming through. The Cypher player is going to try. He's going to make first contact as well. Pot removes. But DST will get a quick trade. So now 2 versus 3 angles to be cleared. And Yerska can't quite get it started. So once again, it's simply in a 1 versus 3, and we've seen him do it. But he has to clear this crossfire. And Gary is clean with it. Not going to whiff that one. 5 to 6. Gary Jacks guaranteeing themselves at least an even half.
That's true. I mean, that's the risk with having the Neon such pushed up. So if the Neon dies, that's clear sight for them, and they're just going to take it.
Absolutely. Maybe you got to think, you know, you've flanked before. Maybe you just try and stick in an off angle. Because I think they used the drone earlier on towards mid or C. So, I mean, as soon as you get that bit of info that the drone's gone, you can hold those ratty angles. And it's not... I mean, you could get checked still, but you'll be definitely favored in that fight. Here we see Gary popping the blades. Last round in this half, so use the ults while you can. And with that being said, of course, overdrive for Hippopotamus Prime. That could be put into this round as well. The laser beam, very potent. Very good at killing people. There's Magic Sim Operator. You don't expect to see a Cypher holding with an op.
True.
And he's, look at this. He's just going to be waiting for his cage to drop. He knows when it will. Goes for the second shot, but it's missed, unfortunately.
He's thinking about it.
Yeah, he's going for these jump peaks, and, well, he's not. I mean, I don't think any damage was traded, but definitely some info.
Do they expect the second op on A main, do you think?
Yeah, I don't think they do, as there's your smokes player gone, so this really looks like Hippopotamus Prime should be bringing us back to a 6 to 6 half, but ZSD has caught Jojo over towards mid. Still not even numbers at all, 4 versus 3. as the pace will be slowed down for now. The Gary Jack's going to reconsider and regroup towards mid. Still a trip placed in garage, so
30
they still
seconds
have
left.
to try and figure out how to deal with that, unless they want to go into B, where Yerska will be waiting, and that's where he's just, he just saw Penguin, I believe. You hear that wingman coming out, you know the jig is up. Yerska manages to get the transfer!
CST!
The spike delayed as well. It's all down to Gary as the overdrive comes up. He's going to be stunned up. He's just trying to jump around.
Oh my
But that's
God.
an easy kill
That's
for DLW, as it's 6-6 at the half.
I mean, ZST, you gotta get those kills, man. He was just staring at him for 2 seconds. And I'm not sure what happened there.
Yeah, I mean, ZST had some moments, but definitely you gotta call it out when it happens. A bit whippy there. But anyways, going into the second half. This is interesting because I feel like this is the half where both of these comps should excel at. For Hippopotamus Prime, this is where your Neon can really shine on the entries.
Special Neon.
There's no ciphers to stop you, so you can just go right on in. And on the other side of things, this is where we want to see Gary, ZST, getting an operator, trying to get those forward fights, because those two agents, Chamber and Jet, they are the agents that are favored in a fight on the defense. When you have an operator and you have that get out of jail free card, whether it's the dash or the TP, you can see that straight away, Gary picking up
Just going to
Sheriff.
see no Cypher trips.
Yeah, absolutely. Not much to stop them at all. And the C side is completely fallen. Yep, 5 versus 5. You have that Cypher over towards mid to pull up that flank, be that backstab when they least expect it, but it's all up to him to try and pick the right timing. So he will just stay concealed for now. Lots of retakers coming from CT, so, you know, if the Cypher starts to move now as he is, he could find some value. As here he is, Magic Simp getting the first one traded. Tap on towards the spike. I believe the wingman was denied. Spot trying to fight back into garage. The one way on the spike is perfect. All down to Gary. Oh, 2 nice shots, but you have to get past this one way, and there's a stun being held. The bomb is halved. Can you do it? No, not at all. Ooh, it got close, but yeah, that one way, just too much to deal with. You know that there's no way he's looking at you and defusing at the same time.
Okay, my arms are good.
You gotta think about holding the side, man. Having no Cypher in this map, especially on C, it's gonna be hard.
Yeah, absolutely. You see the replay coming through. Gary had some nice shots. Unfortunately, we're not quite going to see them, but it was definitely a good pistol. That one way was great timing. And also another thing to give credit to, DLW, of course, joined his teammate on that garage reflank. And that's something that you really don't expect, especially on a pistol round. So the answer will be now to get active, to try and get a little bit aggressive. As Simply now down to 5 HP, going to swap over to a slightly less expensive weapon. You can afford to lose a Spectre. Oh, definitely some risk here, because if those, imagine those 2 shots get rewarded with kills, suddenly you're looking at the Gary Jackson thinking they could win this. But unfortunately for them, it's not going to be any kills converted just yet, but definitely damage done, and I'm sure they'll be happy with it so far. So they're just going to regroup towards mid. Look at this, they're leaving A and C completely open. And I mean, it might pay off as well, especially with how many players are stacked here in garage. This is where they look like they want to go. Gary removed and the corner checked.
What a flash.
Although that recon dart could have been a problem, but fortunately they won't fall to it. DLW getting caught. You can't really fight too many players with a Marshall. Okay. Right click, not quite working out. So Hippopotamus Prime, it got a little bit dicey. You can see some players got really low on HP there, but at the end of the day, they only lose the one.
Again, you can see how Cypher is really important on defense for this map, especially.
Yes,
You know, especially on C, I feel like no Cypher. They're just gonna take it very easily without those trips.
Yeah, and I mean, you gotta think about, like,
careful.
if you are gonna be playing a comp like this, like you said, on C, you can't, like, I mean, Hippopotamus Prime on the defense, they just left a Cypher trip there, and if it didn't get broken, no one's going C. But unless you want to put your chamber trip there,
Look how aggressive it is.
yeah, they're gonna have to be
It's
very
going
worried.
B again, no trips.
Yeah, it's an open site once again, just one player, Gary, gonna be pushed all the way back, really well placed stun there to hold back a flood retake. So now it's just a 5 versus 5 retake where, you know, you get to choose your post-plant positions. DWR is going to have a Bucky in a very interesting position. Bit of a crossfire here to break. Well, ZST has found the first. Scorpio, okay, yeah, this might not go very well.
One enemy remaining.
So, at the end of the day, a pretty good retake. Magic Simp, the only one remaining, but I doubt he'll be able to get much done as it will be flawless. Okay, good stuff from Gary Jacks. Yeah, I mean, if you are going to give up the C site so easily, you got to be ready for a retake, and credit to Gary Jacks, that was very well prepared.
Yeah, I feel like that's their game plan now, as how we see they play. They just give up the C side and just, you know, help your teammate on those retakes.
Yeah, and that went really, really well, and of course, it is against the bonus round, so it wasn't the best weapons. Now that the guns are out, this is where things do start to matter, and an interesting thing to point out is that Pop is busting out the Odin. Something we haven't really seen too much yet, but if anyone's going to do it, it's Sova.
That Odin on Garage, it's gonna be deadly.
Yeah, we'll see if he chooses to play. You can spam through the little pillars at the side of the garage doors, and it can deal some serious damage if you catch someone out of place, but for now, CST looking for a first pick, getting ahead of everything, but does get taken down, stay in a little bit too long. He should have TP'd after the first contact.
Getting one.
Yeah, Gary did get a response. That's the Cypher gone, so now you open up yourself to a flank, and Scorpio has immediately taken up that position. But he wasn't quite paying attention, but he has managed to slip the net here into mid window. Are they, I think,
is he gonna check out?
are simply aware of it. Now he's being chased down, TPing out towards grass. And I think Hippopotamus Prime know that they don't need to push this. It's a 4 versus 4. Just take your time. You still have a whole minute left to play with. And well-placed drone, that'll clear out. No one's sticking around mid. Maybe they've rotated to A. I think that's what the read is, and it would be correct. It's only the Sova player on C. Recon Bolt to come out. That should get a little bit of info depending on where it lands. Either that or Pop will stay concealed. No.
Oh, now they know.
Okay, so they know one person is on C. And that's the early alarm bell ringing. Oh no, Pot! He hasn't been cleared. The Neon couldn't quite get in fast enough. I mean, did he have his wall? Maybe he didn't have the fast lane? Because there, you want to be, like, trying to petition that sight line if you are a Neon player, but I think it might just be a save, honestly.
I think it's a save also.
10 seconds
After
left.
that Odin.
Yeah, I mean, well played to lock it down from Pot, and yeah, it's rewarded with a round win. So, at least for now, we will be tied up at 8 apiece.
Such a close game, man.
Yeah, very, very close.
And that Odin on C. Where is he? I think he's gonna be just playing C with that Odin alone.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, he could honestly stick himself on C, where, I mean, it is like a very narrow sight line, so if you do have a smoke there, you can spam through it. That's an option. And we are seeing an operator taken out for ZST, so this is where the Gary Jacks might be able to pull ahead just through the sheer weaponry they have, because they are up against a little bit of a weaker buy. As we couldn't ask for a closer game here, as this is, of course, a best of one single elimination tournament, so if you lose this, you're out. But if you do win, you get a chance to go through to the semi-finals tomorrow, which is best of 3. You get a few more chances if you do lose, but for now, it's high stakes, because this is do or die. If you lose this, you're out. Oh, shot spotted. ZST not choosing to pull the trigger. I don't think he was spotted.
Coming through. Go, go, go.
So, DLW just trying to throw a little bit of a fake over towards B, and it might have worked until all this util on C is about to come out. DLW manages to get past. Yeah, he's got all the way up. Where's his teammates? He somehow managed to win anyway. Oh, and Gary took too long, and now DLW is absolutely wrecking havoc here. It's leaving DST in a 1 versus 4.
Why didn't Gary shoot him?
Yeah, I don't know. He just chose to play trigger discipline, but didn't quite pick the timing right. And it's a small mistake, but that could be a costly one, because that was half buy that was able to be converted for Hippopotamus Prime.
I feel like he was thinking about the second person that's coming through Garage, but nobody came. It was just the Neon.
Yeah. He could have pressed the gas a little bit earlier, because of course Neon with sprinting abilities, you can get past, and yeah, you gotta be fast. So right now, for the Gary Jacks, this is where things start to get a little bit hairy. If you lose this one, I think they would be going down to an eco round. Skirmish over towards Garage. It's just information, shots traded, but none finding their mark. DLW looking to explore towards mid once again.
See, that's Odin.
Oh, not able to find the head, the crouch holding Odin. The bane of many ranked players' existence. But it will be rewarded here. So that's an immediate 4 versus 5. And Gary has managed to find the jump spot. Magic Simp going a little bit too far out. So for Gary Jacks, this is exactly what you needed to get back into it. Tie it up. Make things tight on the other side of things. Yeah, this is looking absolutely incredible. A great shot, leaving Simply in a 1 versus 5. There's the first, but he's back. Immediately taken out.
I mean, nothing wrong with that player. They were just looking for info. They just got picked off while looking for information.
Yeah, it's unlucky. They were just contacting forward, but when you're playing contact, you gotta be ready to take those fights, and unfortunately, they missed them. Maybe you gotta wonder, do you go back to a little bit of a faster pace? You do have a Neon after all. Neon's good at going fast, and if you look at the ults that are online, you have the Rolling Thunder, you have the Overdrive. Sure, there is some ults on the other side of things, but, you know, is it... I mean, maybe it's the Thrash, that's the only thing that's a real danger. Of course, Knives could come out for a retake, but I wouldn't be too worried. ZST is gonna try and get a pick early on, and that's the spike as well. It's not the person you want to lose. DLW gonna be running in off the back of the Rolling Thunder. Magic Simp was actually able to capitalize. Where's the smoke? Oh wait, there's no smokes because the Omen died. Oh, that's unfortunate. So they're gonna have to be very careful on how they play.
Retake.
Yeah, how they play the post plant, because you can't block off these sight lines. It means you kind of have to either fight or really try and play for that bomb. Gary swapping for a rifle rather than the operator. Better weapon on the retake. And now they're going to be stopped as Magic Simp looks to fight. Gary wins that fight though. So now stalled in a 3 versus 2. Holding this corner, blocked out. It's all down to Pot. With this Odin, a lot to do. Isolated fight! Oh, there's no time though, so he's just going to save the op. I mean, a nice attempt at that retake, and great from Hippopotamus Prime, knowing that when you don't have those smokes, you just have to stay and fight inside.
And they listened to you. They took the site very fast with that Neon.
Yeah. And even though they lost the first blood, they still managed to come out on top. So definitely great credit to Hippopotamus Prime to come out on top in that round. Deciding to play the duck and dodge, one person peeks and then ducks away and someone else peeks, and it's really hard for the retakers to deal with, especially when you didn't really have too much initiator information. I don't know if did Pod or Penguins die early? I think they might have. Yeah, Penguins was caught in yeah, he was caught in sight with the Rolling Thunder. He's one of the first to go down.
Oh, that Odin.
Oh, yep, there's that Odin spam. It's about time that happened. As once again, it's going to be the Omen of Hippopotamus Prime, the first to go. DLW will follow as the Gary Jacks looking to tie us up once again. It's just tit for tat.
That Odin is paying off.
Yeah, absolutely. So immediately finds the first blood and follows up with a second. And for Gary Jacks, this is absolutely incredible because you're winning this round off the back of holding down left mouse button and not using any of your ultimates. So they will, of course, be able to carry them that little bit further. So the ult cycle definitely in favor of them. Unless Yoska can do something crazy with his teammate.
Do you think, are they thinking about saving the weapons or just want to go for it?
I think they might be looking to save here, but you can see the Gary Jacks, they're getting hungry. They're looking to try and potentially push out. I mean, there's 40 seconds. It's a long time to try and hold on to these weapons.
That's true. I mean, if I was Gary Jacks, I would have hunted them down.
Yeah, I mean, if you have the economy for it, by all means. But, well, there's one kill. Recon bolts out. That'll reveal someone else hiding around mid. Scorpio. Okay, suddenly there's a chance here. You still have to pick up the spike, and there's only 20 seconds remaining. I think they might just opt for the save. You don't have the time to pick up and clear out so much.
So yeah, going for it?
No, there's no way.
Just one picks.
I think Pot might try and go for a pick or two, but
don't lose that Odin.
Oh no. You gotta be careful. Careful what you're looking at. Is yeah, definitely gonna be a save here. So I mean, good for
he lost Odin.
Oh, he did.
Yeah.
I mean, I think they should have, but then again, it's been so back and forth that I think the economy for both teams wasn't great.
I don't think he can buy Omen, can he? Can he buy Odin now?
No, I don't think he can, unless he goes for light shields, maybe. Yeah, maybe for the Gary Jacks, you...
Oh, he
okay,
went for the
light
light
shield.
shield.
Oh, no,
Oh,
reconsidering.
no, he's considering it?
Oh, no,
Oh,
his
wait.
teammate bought him.
Okay.
Okay, so still some funds in the bank for the Gary Jacks. So I was gonna say, if you couldn't afford to buy, if you lost those weapons, that would maybe not be the best decision, especially if you lose 3 people doing it. But yeah, definitely gotta question that decision. As now an operator, of course, the tour de force as well. So there's 2 operators to deal with. But DLW wants to chase it down. Oh no! His ESD catches him before he manages to slide. Santa's Fury comes out. That's going to deny the plant, stall it out, and make this retake that much more doable as the Thrash is also going to come out, and that's going to tame this over. Oh, he should be spammed. He shouldn't be able to live.
His teammate are not helping him.
Oh no, he's out of
Oh
it.
my-
Oh, but the classic. Okay, very, very fortunate. But Jojo Bot,
here.
yeah, he's ran all the way over to the A site.
Can he hold him?
Yeah,
The
but-
bulldog.
Oh, this trip. It's TP'd past, so that's a bit of info that you don't have. Is Magic Simple aware that that's a possibility? I don't know if he is.
Standing.
Either way, it's all down to the Cypher player. Magic Simple with a lot to do. And I mean, with his position revealed like that, I don't think it's going to happen. As the flank comes in, the backstab that he couldn't see coming.
I mean, for that Omen, once you get that kill off of Heaven, you gotta get out of there. It's 5v2. Well, every kill matters.
Yeah. This is definitely coming down to the wire. I mean, we could see a potential overtime.
Yeah.
We had a close game the first series we played, of course. It was Thickest versus Freaky 5. That went to 13 to 11, so very, very close. But of course here,
The economy's not looking good though.
yeah, I mean, if we want any chance at overtime, Hippopotamus Prime either has to win this Thrifty.
That Plucky. Does he want to go for it? Ah,
Yeah, they're gonna have to either win a Thrifty or
Let's
just say,
go. I'm
it's
out
fine,
of
we're
here."
saving for
Yeah.
overtime, and then they're gonna have to win the next
They're
2
going
rounds.
for
But
it.
when you're up against an Odin operator, there's a lot to do, and I mean, yeah, they're going just fast in
So
towards B.
fast.
And there's not really anyone here, so maybe this is the right time
what
to
the
pull out
Neon is for.
display. Not really any ults either, those were all used in the last round. The trick will be destroyed. Oh no, yeah, there's the Odin player gone. I think that was just some spam, to be honest. So, yeah, this is a low buy round, of course, so Hippopotamus Prime, they're not meant to win this, but of course they're gonna give it a good go. Stinger, not able to find its mark. As this looks like it should be an easy round for the Gary Jacks at the end of the day. Oh, they're investing the Hunter's Fury into this. That's an expensive ulti, and they're getting the kills. Definitely tie the second one. This is winnable now. They've done it.
No way!
A 50 round for Hippopotamus Prime.
This was such an important round for them to win.
Yeah, and now they're in the driver's seat. I mean, I don't know if that's gonna throw them down to a eco, but yeah, I questioned it, but it's the right play apparently, because DLW didn't get cleared out the whole time.
I mean, we talked about Neon taking sites very fast, and you know, they're just doing it. They're just taking that site very fast and just planting it.
Yeah, and off the back of that, we're gonna see our first timeout. It's a very, very crucial moment to be pulling it out. So we have a break for a
Yeah, they're
mere
just
50
talking about-
seconds. This could be going to overtime. I mean, I want to see an overtime.
I want to see it.
This has been so close, it would be criminal if we were robbed of an overtime.
Yeah.
Well, yeah.
I mean, they're giving up sites really easily. Do you think it's their plan to retake always? Because that B side, they took it in like 10 seconds.
Yeah. I think we're seeing a tech pause. Maybe it wasn't a tactical. I think it might have been a tech pause. So, we might be this might be unlucky because I think we don't have any admin accounts on at the moment. So, hopefully they can get that issue sorted out. Because apparently this is not actually a timeout. This is a tech pause. But no one should find the pause game button.
Oh, we're back in again.
I mean, we are back in, and the time is going, so whoever's keyboard isn't working, hopefully they get it fixed, because we're going straight back into things.
There.
It looks like everyone's moving.
Yeah,
I think
it
it's
was
fine.
timeout.
There.
Maybe it was just a
Yeah,
timeout.
it was just timeout. They were thinking about the strategy.
Revealing
Maybe
area.
we've been fed misinformation, who knows. It is 2024 after all. Anything
There.
goes.
I'm out of here.
Anyways, gonna be just a group up and hit a site once again by the look of things, and that's what's been working. I think the faster pace really suits Hippopotamus Prime.
Neon right there again, being aggressive.
Yeah, Scorpio is going to be holding an off angle. It's the Odin. Okay, it's spraying through the wall. That's what the Odin's for. As you can see, Pot does the exact same. Simply looking to push off the back of this. The blind comes through. But Pot...
He's Odin.
Oh, no. So it will be the Gary Jacks, the first to match point. But I believe because Hippopotamus Prime won that thrifty round, they should have enough money to buy into this. Although it's going to be... the half buy, yeah. Okay, they can get it mostly together. And of course... Yeah, it's a Spectre. It's okay. That's 4 rifles at least that they can get. And DLW going for a Bucky. So I imagine... Oh, okay, he's one off his ultimate. So he could grab an ult orb, get his ult, and then we're off to the races.
Like they're going fast here or into this op.
Yeah, they gotta have to clear that op. Recon Bolt, great way to do it. And so Gary gonna be pushed all the way back, and that gives an opportunity, of course, to try and get that ult orb. But he's back on the angle. The jump peak reveals it. Fortunately for Hippopotamus Prime, they didn't lose anything doing that. It's just a trade of utility at the end of the day, but you know that that jet doesn't have a dash anymore. So now, back to a stalemate. Where do Hippopotamus Prime try to go? This is a crucial round, do or die. You lose this, you're eliminated. If you win, one more chance in overtime. Yeah, making some noise, and I mean, they haven't picked up the orb, so DLW is just going to be going in with a Bucky of all things, fighting through, and DST picks up the kill, gets out alive as well. Spike will get planted, but at the cost of the Neon player. Great aftershock to try and stall this retake, and now they just have to dig their heels in, try and hold on to this. The flank's dead, that's a great start. Yuska now bringing out the Owl Drone, that'll reveal where Penguins is, as ZST is going to try and get back into this. There's a kill. Jojo Mart falls as well. It's down to Magic Simp and Yuska. They're just going to try and pick the timings. This might be it. With the 1 versus 3 for Magic Simp. Make that a 1 versus 2. No taps onto the spike just yet as Magic Simp wants to fight, but it will be Pot with the Odin to bring it to a game for Gary Jacks.
Very close game.
It really got down to the wire. 11-13 and heartbreak for Hippopotamus Prime. They are going to be eliminated, and it will be the Gary Jacks that we will be seeing tomorrow. As we're going to have a look at the stats in just a second. As it turned out, Simply had a great start to the game, but at the end of the day, it was ZSD, Gary, and Pot that really, really stepped up for the Gary Jacks. And they will be the team that we're seeing in the semifinals tomorrow.
To be honest with you, I thought they couldn't do it with that Cypher on defense, but they took that retakes really nicely, really good executes on those retakes, and then, you know, they won it there.
Yeah, I mean, the retakes were great, and as soon as they got those operators online, and I think, honestly, the Odin was probably a bigger factor in it. Yeah, I mean, Pot got so much done. He was down there on the scoreboard at the half, I believe, but as soon as it flicked over to defense and he got that Odin online.
It was last one, and you win.
Yeah, it was absolutely incredible. So, well, with that being said, that is all we have for today. Tomorrow we will be back, I believe, a little bit early. I think it's starting at 1 o'clock, 1 or 2 p.m.
Yeah, 1 or 2 p.m.
Yeah, but we'll be back. We'll have 3 best of 3s moving into the semifinals and, of course, the grand finals for this second semester Valorant tournament here at the Auckland Uni Esports Club. So, yeah, thank you everyone for tuning in. I've been Atlas. This is Doc.
This is Doc.
Yeah.
It was a nice experience. Thank you guys. That was a close game. My first game, very close.
Yeah, absolutely incredible. And so we will see the Gary Jacks tomorrow. So we will see you guys then.
Where's my wingman? They took my
Where'd the wingman go? Yeah.
Where's the wingman?
I think we're still...
They took my wingman.
Oh, damn. Wingman's gone.
Wingman,
I think we're still here.
Yeah.
Yep. Well, I guess the intermission's coming at some point. You're dealing with us until then.
You know the name of this guy?
Yeah, his name is Dan.
Oh, really?
I love him. Dan's great.
What part does he play on the Valorant?
He sits in